Let me pull up my preview over here. Do 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 do. Degen whoopty da da I never. Okay, I should be good now. Alright, cool. I thought my camera was delayed. Alright, so real quick, I'm gonna just react to this video. But what I really wanted to show you was how far I've gotten. No, wait, I'm bugging. I'm typing in something wrong. W.YLU. Okay, I'll just do that for now. But look at what I can do now. Yeah.
Nah, you gotta admit Chris was really bugging.
I just wanted to show that real quick.
Like I wouldn't go up.
I've been waiting a long time to do that. But even despite the red bar you saw in that video, I didn't watch very far into this video, but 26 minutes. I thought the minute video was like a couple minutes. Whatever. I'm still gonna react to it. With that being said, I'm gonna hit play.
Inside the bike, inside the phone basket, there was a bike. It's New York, man. The 1 Minute Podcast. You gotta be dirty, man.
I'm buying drugs. First, I'm getting cash, and then I'm buying legal drugs.
Do you think you get excuses because you're a girl?
Yeah, that's why the drugs are out. Oh, I only have a 20. Is that okay? Thank you so much. And he's like shorter than me, so he's like right at boob level.
What do you think a real man is?
Boob level. I think a real man.
I think that this is the most
It's taller. A real man's taller than him. That's what she wanted to say. I just feel it.
asinine question I've ever been asked in my life.
Really? Why?
Because I don't think it leads anywhere.
No?
No, I don't see how it's generative. I don't see how it makes the world a better place. Do you?
Well, I think conversations about what people really think make the world a better place. And getting to what people really think about the ideas of gender, like it helps. People get to reflect on their ideas and how they present themselves to the world.
Yeah, but that's just for jibber jab. And in real life, the stakes are much higher than just jibber jab.
I feel like there's a deeper explanation to, I mean, not explanation, like a deeper meaning, because what she said doesn't really make a lot of sense to me. This could just be me being inexperienced in life or some shit like that. But what she basically said is asking people questions about how to be good people has no point, which I don't see, because some people don't know this information. And sometimes you need, in order to help the next person, you need to gauge how much they know. So you're not teaching them pointless stuff. Like, for example, if you're a high school math teacher, you expect that you shouldn't have to teach kids what the answer to 1 + 1 is, and instead teaching them useless shit like mx + b = y. But I know quite a few high school kids that can't do 1 + 1 very fast. It is what it is.
There's a way to have conversation that adds to society.
What about this conversation is asinine and doesn't help?
I think a conversation about what makes a real man is really very 20th or 18th or 19th or 17th century. I think you're living in a different time.
Just by asking the question?
I think you're asking a question that is no longer as relevant in the 21st century, and you're trying to make it relevant again.
Well, doesn't that make it even more relevant, the fact that it's been relevant for hundreds of years and now it's changing?
My ass off now.
Well, you're laughing and engaged in the conversation.
But it's not engaging anymore. It's kind of bullying and abusive.
I'm bullying you?
A little bit, man. You didn't like my answers, so now you're gonna try and pick on me a little bit, right?
I'm just trying to figure out what you think. I'm not.
No, Sneeko, don't try that. She got you there. She got you there, because that's what you do a lot of the time.
I don't think I'm abusing you.
Well, to be clear, he isn't abusing her, but whenever people gives him answers that he's disinterested in or disagree with, he does tend to joke on them and do like poke and prod so that he could get an internal laugh. And I recognize that because I am niggas. Sorry, y'all. I'm niggas. It's me. But like that's one thing that that's one skill like I notice in a lot of interviewers that have a more casual style of interviewing. Whenever they ask somebody a question and they get an answer that they don't agree with or that they don't like, they don't outright call it stupid, but they say a bunch of things that not necessarily beat around the bush of calling it stupid, but like things that can indicate you want to say you're stupid, but you feel like they're still redeemable from you giving them that stupid label, if that makes sense. It's basically one of those things if you don't want to judge somebody too early because you don't know enough. That's how I put it. Because like if you meet somebody and they just say I don't know something the first time, you can call them stupid, but then you can have a conversation with them and see, oh, maybe he's not an idiot because he's never played a video game a day in his life and he didn't know who Super Mario was. Somebody like me who sees somebody and sees they don't know who Super Mario is, I'd be inclined to call him a dumbass or living under a rock, but it doesn't mean they stupid. Motherfucker could do advanced calculations and have heightened social awareness or some shit. Still don't know who Mario is. I remember in like 2015, I had a therapist, like when I was a little kid, I had a therapist tell me she didn't know Peter Parker and Spider-Man were the same person. And I was like, whoa, you don't have to read comic books to know all that. Or even the famous clip, if I feel like editing this, which I probably won't, the famous clip where the newswoman called, she either called Spider-Man Clark Kent or Superman's Peter Parker, one out the two.
Walk away, sir.
Okay. Later.
Yeah, I accidentally pressed pause recording, so now I have to edit this. Y'all gonna see it.
Oh my god, I hate that question. A real man? Oh god, I don't fucking know.
What don't you like about men?
They're like the cause of all the problems in the world.
I'm not even gonna go into in depth about my thoughts on that answer. All I'm gonna say is research, like read the Odysseus and the Iliad and come back and tell me that you come to that same conclusion.
You made the first sin.
Yeah, me? How do you know I'm a woman?
Climate change is bad. We're both protesting the climate change rally.
What's the point of the protest?
Like we're not gonna go to school, we're not gonna go to work. We're gonna protest the climate and hopefully eventually like legislators notice that we care about this and we want change. You should pull up.
That right there is a perfect example of getting to the point where it's like you want to call them stupid, but it's like let me get more information so I'm informed first. So either he's going to do one or two things. He's either going to say something along the lines of, if you don't go to work and you don't go to school, that doesn't hurt them because they can just hire somebody else to come in your place or fire you for not coming into work that day, insubordination, look up the history of scabs, yada, yada, yada. Or he's going to do what I said, which is beat around it and say, you know what? There might be a point larger to what they're talking about than what I'm thinking of. So I'm going to poke and prod and see and just see if I actually legitimately have a reason to call them stupid or if I'm just rushing to it. Oh, that's good, dude.
What is that going to do?
It's honestly also just very empowering. Like it's fun. You meet people. You know, you care about the climate?
I do care about the climate. I'm not sure what this does, though.
But does it hurt? Like, what else are you going to do? You feel really good about yourself.
Do you think you do it to feel good about yourself or for the climate?
I mean, I do it for the climate, and an added positive is that you get to feel good about yourself. You know, it's like win-win.
You do it if it was raining?
Ooh, no, it was raining because the signs would get really soggy.
Yeah, but the climate still is affected when it's raining.
No, but Activism doesn't take breaks.
You were out again protesting yesterday?
No, I wasn't protesting. I was getting drinks, so it was different. You know, work.
Why get drinks when you could be protesting?
Well, you can't always be protesting.
Why? But yeah, activism doesn't stop.
Yeah. You be at protests or no?
I think it's, I went to some of the Black Lives Matter ones.
Did you feel good about yourself after like you?
No, I didn't. I was looking around like this is such a waste.
By the way, he's half black, so he does have a horse in this race, just to be clear.
It's like we're yelling these names. I don't even know these people. I'm not doing anything, and the politicians don't care. Half these people are here to just steal.
But I also think
That right there is a great example of what I be talking about. See how he didn't just right away jump at her and be like, well, you're a fucking idiot. Like, you're a dummy. What he did was he said, let me gather more information. Let me, information's right there. Let me grab it before I call her stupid. Let me get some more information to back up my hypothesis before I just jump out the window. And to be fair, he did put up a good point, and he did kind of both of the things I said he was gonna. He said he could have done one of either. So technically I was wrong, but I'd rather go with I'm right because I am. But yeah, that's like a common habit I see in people who like interview in casual types of settings. It's
I think that a lot of the differences between men and women aren't as large as people think they are, and that's a lot of what society has conditioned us. Yeah, I do think that.
You don't think you're way different than me?
I don't know you.
I know you. You bleed once a month and you sit down to pee.
Yeah, that doesn't mean you know me.
But that's enough to be like, that's very different than my life.
I see what he's getting at, but I don't really see what he's getting at. Motherfucker. You know what? Hold on. Yo? No shit. I have to switch my audio source because it's on my speakers. But what you want, Niglet?
The stream is not in real time. Hold on.
No, not at all.
It never is, but I was thrown off because I seen you join the VC and I was listening to you talk about something else. What were you about to say?
No, I was just saying, what you trying to hop in this reaction? Like,
Yeah, I can react to some stuff. I'm sitting here going through these fucking songs right now, like rating people's songs. Mm-hmm. You know what Submit Hub is?
No. Oh wait, hold up 1 second. I gotta take it to this piece of shit called Google Chrome. Oh wait, I don't even think I got Chrome downloaded.
You got a new computer?
No. Oh wait, no, I do have it. No, it kind of, sort of. I had to reinstall Windows.
Oh.
I'm gonna say the reason why. What?
Like what Submit Hub is, I can tell you.
No, I'm not talking about Submit Hub. I'm talking about me not knowing if I was in Chrome or not, if I had Chrome or not. Because I don't use Chrome for much because it's a piece of shit browser.
Oh.
Yeah, can you see, sir?
Yeah, hold up. Yeah, I can see this.
Got my nigga.
Break it down to me. What's going on?
Alright, well, do you have any idea who Sneeko is?
Nah, I don't think. Nah, I haven't heard of him.
Alright,
I'm completely new to this.
Alright, wait, hold on. Let me play it and let it skip through this ad. Then I'm gonna give you the breakdown.
All right,
You don't think, really, you don't think women get more emotional?
Discover unforgettable travel experiences at GetYourGuide.com.
But unskippable ads are so fucking whack, dog.
And then oh my god.
And then they put two in a fucking row.
Yo, I remember when they started doing the triple ads. Nigga, one day I was sitting there, I got hit with five unskippable 30-second ads in a row. I was like, yo, this shit is ridiculous. Stop. 5. I had to watch 5 commercials that I don't even care about. I'm like, dog, this is terrible, but whatever. All right, so you see the Asian dude sitting right there?
Yeah, he's the main character, I'm assuming.
No, he does this podcast. Like, this is essentially the short version, because he has a Patreon that he throws the long versions on, but this is the short version where he edits it down and throws it onto YouTube. Because let's say he has 2-3 hours worth of podcasts. He'll edit it down to like a 20-30 minute video and throw it on YouTube because he's a professional editor. So Sneako, what he does is he goes around and let's say the MTA, Times Square, public places like that, and he'll let random people walk up. He'll ask them questions and interview them and stuff like that. And his content, it circles around a lot of stuff. Like sometimes it's goofy shit, like the Joe Biden trip, I believe was one of his topics. I remember Spider Cuz was on here one time. Like sometimes it's just fun stuff, and then other times he's talking about topics like this, like are you a real man? What is masculinity? Trying to think of a topic that has nothing to do with like, you know what? I'm tripping. Why don't I do this? Okay, now I press I. Sneako.
Excuse me.
Okay, of course it does that. But like, for example, how to break up with your girlfriend. Do you care about Ukraine? He got a billboard in Times Square and he was basically talking about how it means nothing. Is this your job? Basically, there was a girl in a previous clip where he had interviewed her and she was saying, like she was basically reacting like how a stereotypical feminist would, and he put it on TikTok and that clip blew up, so he went to re-interview her and like that video went viral for reasons of its own. But yeah, he basically talked about life and like I said, sometimes goofy stuff, like even though the Ukraine situation isn't goofy, like in that video he was mostly making jokes and saying like, bro, I don't know nobody in Ukraine, I kind of don't care. And he like basically expressed how, for example, like just because I don't know any Ukrainians, I'm not trying to say kill all Ukrainians, but at the end of the day, I don't know nobody that speaks Ukrainian. I don't know nobody that is Ukrainian. He's like, it's just kind of hard to care. It's kind of hard to care about something I don't fully understand.
Yeah.
So he usually does stuff like that, and I was breaking down how, like, sometimes the way he interviews people is he does it to get like a sort of internal laugh, as how I like to put it. Because like in the previous example, he interviewed a girl and basically she said some off the wall shit, and he tried to pry, because the way I describe it is he doesn't want to just right out the gate you say something off the wall and he just call you stupid, because it could be more behind it. So he pokes and prides and gets a little bit of information out to see, oh, okay, I get it. Or if it's like, no, I wasted my time. I should have just called you stupid in the first place.
Okay.
And this one is, are you a real man?
But I also think that a lot of...
So what's this specific video on?
Are you a real... He's asking, for every podcast, he usually asks people a couple questions. And for this one, the question is, what is a real man?
Okay.
All right, now that you debriefed, you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Women aren't as large as people think they are, and that's a lot of what society has conditioned us. Yeah, I do think that.
You don't think you're way different than me?
I don't know. I don't know you.
I know you. You bleed once a month and you sit down to pee.
Yeah, that doesn't mean you know me.
But that's enough to be like, that's very different than my life.
I don't know about very different. Because, I mean, I don't bleed. I'm a nigga. I don't bleed once a month. But, I mean, theoretically speaking, I could sit down to pee every day. That doesn't really tell you anything about me other than I sit down to pee. Like, yeah. It's not a lot of information, my nigga. All bleeding once a month means is you can have kids. That don't mean that you are going to have kids or that you have the same mindset as somebody who wants to have kids. Because I know bitches who bleed once a month that don't want no kids and don't want no dick.
Is it?
You bleed once a month. You have like to clean your whole thing.
So you've got to clean yourself. What do you mean?
Not by bleeding.
How does that make me fundamentally different as a human being? The fact that I menstruate.
Because it has a.
So you don't know.
No. It has a relationship. It has a relationship to your emotions. Like every month, you have a hormone imbalance and you become emotional based on your body cleaning. We don't do that.
I don't become hormonal.
Men's body does go through a monthly hormonal change. It's just not as drastic as females.
Yeah, we don't bleed through our dicks.
Yeah. Like we just don't bleed and get cramps, but like men do have monthly hormonal change cycles. It's just most niggas don't notice because, again, it's not as drastic as yesterday I was happy and tomorrow I'm finna punch the next nigga I see in the face. Like, unless you're just a highly emotional ass nigga, nah.
Hormone imbalanced.
well, your hormones change and you become more emotional.
Let me know if you want me to pause it
entirely
too.
true. You don't
I mean, okay.
No, you're good.
You don't think you don't think women get more emotional in their periods? Like, don't argue everything. I am generalizing, obviously, but like you can agree with
Yeah,
that.
but I'm just saying, like, I think making it seem like that makes women radically different from men.
How do you go from being a boy to a man?
Okay. So here it is. Pause it real quick.
Yeah, it's pause.
Okay. So I was thinking this, but I didn't want to say it without something like that I was looking at that actually, made sense of it.
Yeah.
Basically, males like have a daily cycle of like our hormones, but it's really with testosterone the most. Like in the morning, testosterone is the highest. Like it makes you like energetic, more talkative. You know what I'm saying?
Fuck everything.
Well, yeah, that too. Afternoon, the testosterone is like, it's a little bit on the decline. It's not where it was in the morning, but it's not really low. You're a little bit more mellow, but you're living regularly throughout the day. That's your average. That's how you are averagely. Mm-hmm. Averagely is not a word, but you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I got you.
And in the nighttime, testosterone is the lowest. It's like you're going to be more passive. You're going to be more agreeable. You might make less smart decisions.
That also comes with tiredness too.
Yeah, and it's going to be easier for like if somebody asks you to do something, you be more likely to say yes in the nighttime. So do with that what you will. And also, I don't know why. I don't know how this works because most people have sex at night, but it's like it says that libido is at the lowest point.
Well, I mean, on the whole point of like men and their emotions and mood swings and stuff like that is like niggas have mood swings a lot. It's just, let's be real, most niggas feel like it's not okay to show their emotions like that because some people take it. Yeah, some people take it, throw it back in their face, etc., etc.
The way it is now is way like better than it was with the old head niggas, bro. And they'll tell you about it too. Back in my day, if you smiled or you frowned, you would get your ass beat by 10 different niggas. And they would call you gay and then put an iron on your back. Like, they'll tell you about that shit.
Back in my day, if you wore a pink shirt.
Y'all playing these video games on your phone all day. Back in my day, if they caught you playing on your phone, they would call you gay and then break both your legs.
Back then, we didn't even have phones. If they caught you playing on your Game Boy, you was a nerd.
If they saw you your Game Boy, they took the Game Boy and said, "You're not a Game Boy, you're a gay boy," and they beat the shit out of you.
Nigga, I'm gonna hit play. I can't rebuttal that.
You realize that your actions have consequences.
You don't think boys think about that?
No, I think boys think, I think that boys understand certain levels of consequences, like someone's gonna be mad at me. If I do this wrong, I'm gonna lose this, but they don't understand internal consequences.
No. He asked her what's the difference between a boy and a man.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, okay. Cause without context, that shit does sound kind of crazy, but he's asking what's the difference between a boy and a man.
And then when you're a man, you realize, I shouldn't do this because that's a bad thing to do in general.
What do you mean internal consequences?
Like guilt, empathy. Like, for example, a boy wouldn't push someone into the train tracks because they could get in trouble. But then a man wouldn't push someone into the train tracks because that's gonna hurt that other person. And then they have an empathy.
That was a fantastic answer. God damn.
Yeah, that's a really good answer. I agree with that.
You think boys are psychopaths? That's just sociopath. Like, that's just not acting with empathy is just the definition of sociopath.
It's just a level of maturity.
Not even maturity, because I know some immature niggas that can make intelligent decisions such as, maybe I shouldn't push this nigga I'm mad at over the train tracks just because he said Digimon are fake, or because he said wrestling is fake. I
feel like there's a difference between. I think there's a difference between intelligence and maturity. You can be a very smart person, but also be a very immature individual.
Such as me.
being smart, like immaturity, I feel like people make it out to be like a very broad, like a really, really broad thing. I think it's to do with like you growing up and realizing, you know what I'm saying, like the real shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like you being a jokester doesn't make you a really immature person, in my opinion. Because you being a jokester, you can still get things done and
But you have an informed opinion, though. Not everybody has that. And that's what I'm trying to say. Like, what she's explaining isn't necessarily a matter of maturity level. It's a matter of understanding. And she's saying, like, they're kind of generalizing because, I mean, without generalizations, most conversation can't happen because everybody would have to explain the fuck out of themselves. But what she's basically going off of is, like, there's a difference in understanding between pushing that person off. Because like I said, like if you're a grown-ass man and somebody tells you wrestling is fake and for some reason you still believe wrestling is real, you're not going to push them into the train tracks. But let's say, for example, somebody pulled out a knife and they were threatening to kill you and you knew they were serious about it and you push them into the train tracks. There's a big difference in those scenarios. If somebody said wrestling is fake and you push them into the train tracks, nobody's going to say that's justifiable. If somebody's trying to kill you and you push them into the train tracks, I don't know too many people that will say you're wrong for that. It's all about understanding.
A little bit, yeah. I've had like pee-filled diapers thrown at me by boys, and no one with empathy would do that.
I want to know the fucking story behind that, cause what?
People like masculinity like topics. Do you do those? Like, do you do like you're like.
What's your judgment right now? I'm an alpha male.
No, like you do those.
I'm a red pill guy.
Yeah, do you do those?
I'm an incel.
Maybe, I don't know. I feel like a lot of podcasters are a lot of male podcasters. On some.
Why do you think that is? Why male podcasters?
Odd.
Why is it? Why do you think?
No, I can understand what she's saying because that statement is a matter of perspective. Because like if you see a bunch of like if you watch a lot of podcasts, then you'll start to notice similarities and you'll start to see certain things. But if you gravitate towards
a lot of the popular. Sorry.
But if you watch a certain type of thing, your viewpoint on that certain thing is going to be very restricted and limited due to a lack of experience. Like, for example, if you say, I hate all these new rappers because all they do is shoot up the place, when anybody who actually listens to music or actually knows about music will know, even though I may not like his music, they'll know like there's a Chance the Rapper, there's a NF, like there's rappers like that don't talk about shooting up the place and da all the time. But somebody who's just hearing what their 15-year-old daughter is playing the latest TikTok song, which is fucking, I don't know, Blick Blick by Coil Ray, I would expect them to think all rap music is about shooting shit up. But for somebody like, for example, of my stature, who's like, I'm actually around different kinds of hip hop artists. Some of them talking about killing niggas. Some of them talking about sex. Some of them talking about life. Some of them like different artists that do different things and talk about different stuff. For somebody like me of that stature to say something, it's a bit different from somebody who's just secondhand hearing this information. Okay, now what was you finna say?
I forgot.
Because I think men have a lot of pent up shit they want to say, and like
we should talk about it, right? Shouldn't we talk about it?
Yeah.
Rather than like letting it build up, like.
Yeah, for sure. It's just sometimes it's like misinformed. It's like the ones where they're talking about women a lot on a lot of these. I think those are misguided because they sound stupid.
What?
She's not wrong.
What is stupid about it?
It sounds very insecure. A lot of them. Men just are not respectful anymore. And I feel like a lot of the podcast kind of reflects like the sentiment that.
You know what I find funny about that statement? Men aren't respectful anymore.
What?
9 times out of 10, she's probably referring to a time period before now. We can just infer that based on the context of the conversation. You weren't there. Like, I hate when people say, man, I was born in the wrong era. How you know that? How do you know that? Because it's
anybody who says that they were born in the wrong era and is not talking about like the future where we have fucking flying cars is an idiot.
Even then though, you still don't know how the future may change. Because for example, let's say there was one time I saw this TikTok where a black dude was showing a restaurant where it had like the 1940s aesthetic and stuff like that, and he was saying, damn, I feel like I was born in the wrong time period. I wish I lived then. And then
Black dude?
yes and then there was a white person that like duetted the TikTok and was like yo, you know what time period you asking to live in? Like, do you know? And like, there was another one that was kind of similar where a girl said she wished she lived in the 60s because chivalry is dead and this and that. And I'm like, in the 60s in America,
60s?
word, like a man can literally beat your ass in the middle of the street and nobody would do nothing because everybody thought that shit was okay. Yeah, because like back then, like legitimately, a nigga could grab you by your hair, drag you in his crib, and rape you, and you couldn't beat the dog shit out of you, have sex with you against your will, and you couldn't do shit about it. So please stop this. I wish I lived in a different time period, because most of the time we're living off an idealized version of what we're talking about. We think we want to live there, but if we were to actually live there, we wouldn't want to. Like, I heard a nigga say that he wished he lived in Jamaica, and the person I'm talking about was a thief. And I'm like, you specifically, you don't want to live in Jamaica. You don't. Because they'll leave your ass on the side of that road real quick the first time you take something.
That is like women are just like interchangeable or generalizable. Like, yeah.
Some are.
I don't know. That just sounds stupid to me.
We could generalize women just like you're generalizing men.
I'm not generalizing men.
Yeah, she just generalized. Like literally 60 seconds ago, she just generalized all male podcasts, and she was like, I don't like how most of them are incels and da 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 da. But now you're not generalizing.
Yeah, nah. I don't know about that.
That's a weird tendency, my guy.
No, they see a hole, and like, I hate that feeling.
Oh, it's not the bike.
Whoa,
A
huh?
hole?
Whoa, what?
I'm not generalizing men. No, they see a hole, and like, I hate that feeling.
Sneako's a fucking idiot for that, because I don't know what the fuck she's talking about.
Oh, it's not the bike. Oh, it's not the phone basket. It was a bike. My best move, the eye gorge.
What? Here we go with all these fucking commercials, dog.
My name is Ken.
Ken, are you a real man?
Hell yeah, you damn Skippy. I got a real. I'm lying, man. I don't know, man. I'm still a little boy, man.
Have you grown up did you ever have a phase where you were like toxically masculine?
Yeah.
You're trying too hard.
I was about to say, like, I don't know if you can call yourself a man if you ain't never had no phase like that. Some people have days at 15, some people have it at 40. You ain't a real man if you
phase?
Like a phase where you're just toxically masculine, like you have a whole phase, you just fighting other niggas.
For a lot of males,
if you ain't never have a phase like that, there's a certain level of understanding you won't be able to understand about certain things. Like, for example, let's say people who are repeat violent offenders. If you've never had a violent history, you can only understand it to a certain extent. It's like the idea of I read about Paris in a book versus I went to Paris. Like, if you read about Paris in a book, there are some things you'll know that somebody who goes to Paris will never know. But it's not the same as actually going to Paris and walking up the Eiffel Tower, seeing it in real time, actually going to like Paris restaurants or Italian places. Like, there's certain things that you'll never know. Like, for example, unless you do research, most people don't know that pizza originated in Italy, yes, but it's really an American invention. Or like fortune cookies aren't a Chinese thing at all. Like, fortune cookies have nothing to do with Chinese history. It's an American made concept. But people who don't go there or don't research the history won't know simple stuff like that. That stuff you can learn from a book, but stuff you can learn from going there, like conventionally, is like, oh, architecture. They say this type of architecture is what Italian architecture looks like, and I go to Italy and the shit looks nothing like that. certain stuff like that you can't learn without experience.
Yeah,
I think that I think I agree with you to an extent. I feel like most males have to like the negative things and things that they avoid doing. They have to like experience them first, or learn to not do those things. Learn to not take on certain behaviors through their experiences and knowledge. Like and a lot of dudes that grow up without that guidance, which is why people say that having a father figure or even like an older brother and stuff like that is essential, is because people without that guidance or without that experience, those are usually the people that turn into what a lot of society does not like. A lot of the males that society does not like incels or like, physical abusers and stuff like that. They grow up and they don't really know shit. They don't have anybody that guides them. They don't experience these things, probably because, they either never thought about it, or, they were pushed away from stuff, sheltered, whatever the case may be.
Yeah.
Now they take on these behaviors, or they see the world in a certain way, and they do things that we wouldn't do.
Yeah.
I wouldn't do. You know what I'm saying?
And some people are just products of their environment. Because I remember, like, when I was in like 8th grade or something like that, the teacher told everybody to pick a topic and write a short comic about it. And me being the asshole that I am, I said, "Oh, does it have to be like a regular topic? It could be whatever we want." He's like, "Yeah, whatever you want. Whatever I want." He was like, "Yeah, why are you emphasizing it so hard?" And I had wrote a comic about how, like, not all criminals are bad people. But what he didn't tell me is that I had to present this comic book to little kids. And I was like, oh, that information would have been helpful when I was choosing a topic, and he had been to prison before. So he understood what I was saying in the comic and whatnot. I wish I still had it. But he understood what I was saying in a comic and whatnot. But he was saying, like, hey, you kind of can't present that to kids. That's not really a topic that little kids.
Kids is difficult for them to understand.
Yeah, that not even to understand. Like, not every parent wants their small child to be introduced to that, because we're talking about like 5-year-olds and stuff like that. So I was like, damn, because like a lot of people who commit crimes don't even be bad people. They just live in environments where they feel like, or they actually don't have many choices. It is what it is. Sometimes it happens, sometimes it don't.
Yeah, a lot of people, get roped into the wrong shit. Sometimes you're born into like a poor, like a area, like New York. Coming from New York, you really get that. You know what I'm saying? You really understand that.
Ain't
like,
you a Maryland
niggas
nigga?
grow up in areas like that. Niggas and then they
says the Maryland nigga.
Bro, I was born and raised in New York. You are black.
Hey, when Cordae dropping his next problem? From a Bird's Eye View was fire, but when he dropping the next shit?
You probably watch a whole bunch of pro wrestling.
No, I get what you're saying.
Yeah, I ain't trying too hard. Yeah, maybe. So, you probably watch a whole bunch of pro wrestling and going around looking for fights and shit, you know what I mean? Going around thinking I'm Shawn Michaels and Ric Flair, super kicking people, chopping people, that sort of thing, Spinning toe hold, can't go wrong with that, because I usually try to put people in the figure four, because, my name is Flair, and like Ric Flair, I usually try to put people in the figure four. But a lot of times they flip over, so I won't be able to get them that other leg, so I just turn like Terry Funk and do the spinning toe hold. The height definitely helps.
He has a very large interest in wrestling and fighting.
You're saying you can't be a real man if you're gay?
If you take it from a philosophical point of view.
So you're saying you can't be a real man if you're gay?
I'm gonna assume he said dead, because I can't think of anything else that makes sense.
I think he said gay.
Definitely helps.
So you're saying you can't be a real man if you're gay?
Oh, yeah, you're right. My take on that is short and sweet. Yeah, you can be. Just because he sucked dick doesn't mean you can't take care of your responsibilities.
If you take it from a philosophical point of view, it defies the argument for procreation.
If you try to take away from other people's manhood, or you try to take away from them as a person because of what they like to have sex with, doesn't that make like you gay? Because why are you cock watching a gay nigga? Like, why are you so focused on? I really don't like dick. I really don't like niggas that like dick, and I really don't like dick. And if you like dick, then you're evil. Like, why are you thinking about it so much? You must want some.
One thing I do kind of say though, like that kind of goes with your point, is like from like a religious perspective, like I can understand why people don't like it, because like the point of having a dick is to use it to have kids. But if you're gay, if you're gay, you're kind of going against like the point of that. So like,
if you're just dick riding and you're just like,
if you're just coming from that point of view, then it's like, okay, I can understand it. But if you're one of those people out there like beating random gay people with a bottle and calling them the special F word and all that, it's like, all right, bro, you taking it to another level for no reason. It's not that deep, bro. It's not that deep.
If we're talking about religion, then I think that contradicts itself too, because they say, oh, gay people don't go to, they say gay people don't go to heaven. But at the same time, there's rapists that, you know what I'm saying, that gave themselves to God and still went to heaven. So what makes it different from, you know what I'm saying, being gay? You know what I'm saying? I don't think. Yeah. That's just me though. I don't know.
Exactly, because it's always confused me, like how by the laws of like by the constraints of religion, you can, if you're gay, you go to hell. But if you like, you know what I'm saying, you blow up a fucking church full of little kids, and you know you turn your life over to God, and you're really sorry for it, and you go to heaven. Those two things don't equal up. You know what I'm saying?
And that thing, I will say, it's like, it's a thing of context, and I'm gonna put it like this, because like I've had this argument with like one of my Sunday school teachers, but like, you can't tell me that like sin is just sin, period. Like there, like you said, there's a difference between somebody who just likes to suck dick and isn't hurting anybody and somebody who blows up a church full of children. It's like, yeah, at the end of the day, you both go to hell, but it's like, who's really the worst person?
Yeah, like who genuinely deserves it? Imagine like you're gay, but you give back to your community. You know what I'm saying? You're a billionaire philanthropist. You just give all the, build all these communities. Oh, you go to hell still. What? like, and then the nigga behind you that's also coming with you to hell is like Hitler's son who followed in his footsteps.
Actually, Hitler's son didn't follow in his footsteps. He did the best he could to not.
I'm just making a, you know what I'm saying? I'm just.
Yeah, no, I get what you're saying. Because like I actually watched
compare that.
Hold on, just to cut. I sorry to cut you off real quick, but I actually watched the Instagram video about the like family history of Hitler, and he actually had a kid, and his son like wanted to have children, so he had children with his wife, but like all of his kids, like Hitler's son's children, all had an agreement that they wouldn't have any children to like kill off the bloodline. So I don't know. I just found that like kind of an interesting. Like if your grandfather is Hitler and you really, really want kids, would you decide to cut off the bloodline? That's like an interesting ass thing to think about. Like if you're
like, that's the dumbest shit I've ever heard in my fucking life.
What you mean?
Bro, our grandfather was Hitler, so let's cut off the bloodline. Why the fuck would you do that? You could just raise them to be good people.
You can, but to think about it, like, even though you ain't had nothing to do with it, that's a crazy family history you have. Like, because even the dude who was related to Hitler, no matter where he would go, his last name was still Hitler. So people will always look at him funny and fuck with him over nothing. Like, he could just walk into, let's say, the DMV and give them his ID, and they see his last name is Hitler, and they're like, oh, no, I don't want to serve you. Fuck you. Get out my face. Even though he had nothing to do with the genocide, he was against it from the very, very start. And he didn't even like his cousin Hitler like that. He didn't even like his father being Hitler and whatnot, and all that type of stuff. People still associated him with the name Hitler, and that's a fucked up history to have. Because imagine somebody who's a real life descendant of Hitler living in a TikTok era. That nigga cannot survive. You're getting bullied for any and everything. Anything that happens, the first thing that come up is, hey, your grandfather was Hitler, nigga. Shut up. And it don't matter how good of a person you actually are. That's like, it's hard. It's really hard for me to believe you come from the same bloodline as Hitler and you're a good person. Not saying it's impossible, but generational beliefs get passed down, and it's really fucking hard to believe. That's all I'm saying.
So listen. Instead of, you know what I'm saying, never having babies, the nigga probably had to spend like most of his life no hoes. Instead of like never having babies and shit like that.
Not true, really.
Go legally change your name.
No, he did, but still, to have the because you got to think about it. Your family history will still always lead back to the fact that you're related to Hitler.
It can lead back,
no matter
but
what.
If your name is different, you can potentially move forward in life, because most people are not going to, you know what I'm saying, meet you and then like look up your name and go to your ancestry.com. You know what I'm saying?
No, I get that.
You're in your regular, like if you legally change your name in your regular life, maybe not in your regular life because most people already know.
Yeah.
But you can have a child and they might be able to move forward and have a regular life with a different name. Like, you know what I'm saying? You can put forward a better future for your family than just never having kids and killing the bloodline.
But I mean,
think they just decided to do the most drastic shit ever.
Think of it like this. Those for like 4 or 5 kids, because the dude, Hitler's son, didn't just have one kid. He had like 4 or 5 kids, something like that. So they're probably still alive. Let's think about that. Hitler's grandchildren are still alive. Hitler wasn't that long ago, my nigga. Hitler, like, World War I is less than 100 years ago. It's like 90, 80-ish years ago. In terms of history versus how long ago was the Crusades versus World War II, that's not very long ago, bro.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie.
Traumatizing.
I didn't even know Hitler had children. My son was getting busy during the Holocaust.
No, he just had had one kid though. He only had one son, and then his son had a bunch of kids.
Bro, this nigga was terrorizing the world and still found a way to get his nut in, bro.
No, he had his son his son was grown when World War II happened.
Oh.
Yeah, his son was a full adult when World War II happened.
Yo, he was watching that shit happen.
Yeah. Basically.
Yo, Dad, you gotta chill out. Shut the fuck up.
But no, like at the point when World War II had happened, his son went to a different country. I believe Poland. I'm not sure though. But his son went to a whole different country and was visiting back and forth and was like, "Hey, yo, bro, this shit kind of wild." Like, yo, my guy, I don't really think this is the wave. And like
listen, Dad, I fuck with you, but I can't fuck with this.
That's basically what the nigga did. And even when he went to join the Allied army, and he had to go through so much extra shit to prove that he wasn't a spy. Cause like, yo, if your top op is Hitler, and the nigga with the last name Hitler walks through your door and says, "Let me join your army,"
you're not going to think it's a movie scene, bro. Like, you're going to think he's a spy. I'm here to kill my father.
You're going to be like,
nigga, no, you're not.
You're going to be like, nigga, if you don't get your spy ass the fuck up off my lawn.
Really, nigga? Yo, you about to believe that shit?
Nigga said, you thought we was that fucking dumb.
I'm here to help you kill my father. My name is John Hitler. What, bro? Get the fuck out of here.
My son looked like Steve Rogers post super surgery. Super soldier.
I'm fucking pressing play.
Point of view, it defies the argument.
If you're gay?
If you take it from a philosophical point of view, it defies the argument for procreation. It's this simple. Penis to vagina, child. Penis to anus, feces. It is that simple. You understand? Yeah. And I've never seen a kind
It's not wrong.
In my opinion, that's not an opinion. It's done to weaken black men more so than anybody else. We are.
Alright, bro. I hate this shit. I hate when people get on that. Oh, being gay is designed to weaken people. Like, no, nigga. Being gay has been around since the beginning of time as a mental domination tactic. Like, no, bro, we're not doing this shit. Being gay was not designed to destroy the black community, my
just
nigga.
Just thousands of years ago, some nigga sat down in his office and like was like, "How can I destroy the black people?" It was just like cock. Eureka! Penis!
Like, no, bro. That shit was around way long ago. That's a very American idea.
That like back in the day, like it's talking about like during pyramids and shit. Like men used to like have sex with other men to like share their masculinity.
I don't know about that one, but that's like no, I get what you're saying because like I remember the like the history of Saturnalia and Christmas and stuff like that. Like there's a lot of modern day pagan holidays where that used to be what they do. Like for example, in the like old school Olympics, like where with the Greeks Zeus statue and shit like that. Like all the Olympic sports were played butt ass naked because most people don't know like the word gymnasium meant naked because men would go there, they would get butt ass naked and they do a bunch of different sports like they race, wrestle, discus, all this stuff butt ass naked. And I mean, just because you naked around a bunch of other niggas, that don't make you gay, but
it's a little odd.
It's a little odd. Imagine playing horse just butt ass naked.
No, imagine you're wrestling.
It's really weird to just stand in like a whole place full of just naked niggas, bro.
Imagine you're a professional wrestler and you go to lift somebody and you just get a whole bunch of wiener in your face. Like, bro, you can't tell me that's a comfortable thought that runs through your head. Like, yeah, this nigga's wee finna be on the top of my head when I'm body slamming.
I feel like a lot of people think that gay people are just like, give me that dick. I evidently, you know what I'm saying? Not evidently, that's the wrong word, but like, I don't think that gay people are just gonna be like, yeah, penis everywhere. Like, unless it's the person that they're with or the person that they're interested in, I'm pretty sure they're uncomfortable at the thought of random penis in their face too.
True. Because like, I look at it like, some gay people are hoes, some people ain't. Some straight people are hoes, some straight people ain't.
Yeah, exactly.
The only difference is that one is sucking dick, the other is eating pussy. You still a hoe.
Exactly. Like, I think a lot of people in their minds are just like, gay niggas are just like monsters that just lurk in the shadows looking for innocent penis to munch on. Like, they're just regular niggas, bro.
Yeah, they're people too. Like, and you know what'd be crazy? Like on the way that the first thing he said was it's used to destroy the black community. It's like, well, first off,
that's some shit that his great grandfather probably told him to stop him from being gay.
Yeah, like there's so many other things that were actually created to stop the black community being gay. First off, that's not even an effective strategy. Cause like, what are you gonna do? Give niggas gay juice to make them gay? Like what, nigga? That doesn't force anybody to do anything. Like a nigga that don't want to suck dick ain't gonna suck dick. Like that's just a fuck. That's just a fact. Like things that were actually designed to destroy black people was like the prison and like the government in general, but like the prison complex, black codes, Jim Crow laws. Those are things designed to destroy black people. Not being
people
gay,
take like small populations of a bigger thing and make it into like the main face of it. Like I think that a lot of people say that, you know what I'm saying, a lot of bad shit about the gay community. Most gay people are just gay. You know what I'm saying? Like you're not going to just wake up one day and be like, yeah, I want to be gay. And then, I want to like dick. No, you don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you just discover it one day you get hard from something that you wouldn't think. And then there's a small population that, pushes stuff that most of the gay, you know what I'm saying, most gay people do not push. A small population that does things that most people, you know what I'm saying, most gay people don't do. A small population that might say something gay or do something gay for attention. That's not the gay, you know what I'm saying, that's not the whole gay community. Yeah. A lot of communities are poisoned by a small but loud minority that decides, you know what I'm saying, that
loud
takes
majority
on
versus the quiet minority. I mean, the loud minority versus the quiet majority.
Yeah.
Because what he's doing is basically like, oh, black people are all freaking criminals. You know how I know that? Because every jail you look in America, it's filled with black people. It's like, yeah, but what about other countries? Bruh. It's like you can't really using that logic is saying like, oh, most African jails are filled with black people, so they must be criminals. Well, my nigga, black people are primarily in Africa. Like globally speaking, black people are mostly in Africa. So of course, nigga, black people being the majority, most of them are gonna be in the jail. Like what the fuck? Like that's just like, to me, this is like a nonsensical argument, but to press play.
One of the hardest resistance to that kind of behavior. Two other factors.
What do you think about Lil Nas X?
Lil Nas is sick in the head.
I think that they're
He's sick in the head, but it's not because he's gay. He's sick in the head because he does over the top shit. Like, for example, when he got the breast implants for no fucking reason.
Yeah.
Like, to me, it's like, bro, you ODing. Like, I can understand wanting to troll somebody. Like, wanting to troll somebody, like, for example, Tyler, the Creator. I legitimately still don't know if that nigga's gay. And with him, he could be the straightest person that ever exists and convince a lot of people that he's gay because he'll just be like, oh yeah, I'm gay. Like, yeah, I did suck some dick last week and have never touched a penis in his life. Like, Tyler, the Creator is just that type of person. He just makes jokes about shit. Or if somebody does something, he'll say the opposite for a laugh. That's a troll. That's a joke. Lil Nas X, I think it's a different level. I think he got breast implants just to make a joke. Like, it's like, yo, my boy, that's beyond a joke, bro. Like, if you gonna OD like that, like, after a certain point, I gotta go, like, nigga, that's not a joke. There's something behind that.
The thing with Lil Nas X is that, like, he's not weird. You know what I'm saying? He's weird because of the way that he, like, the lengths that he's willing to go to do a publicity stunt. Like, the actions that he's willing to take to do a publicity stunt. Being gay, empowering the gay community, stuff like that. Making great music, because I'm not gonna lie, the music is amazing. You know what I'm saying?
I wouldn't know.
Doing that stuff,
A lot of music is fire.
doing that stuff is cool, but when you go to these lengths to push your music, that, like, you'll go and, like, you know what I'm saying, the devil thing, you know what I'm saying, whatever perspective you have on it,
I feel like there's a difference
it's wild
between
to have done that.
I feel like there's a difference between doing a lot to push your music and doing straight up weird off the wall shit. Like, for example, going great lengths to push your music is like, for example, when the baby wore the diaper at Rolling Loud, because his rap name used to be Baby Jesus. So it's like something like that. Like, it's off the wall, but once you hear why he did it, it makes sense. But like in Lil Nas X's situation, once you hear the reason, it's like, nah, that shit still don't make sense, G. That ain't it.
He's doing it just to promote his music, and that's really, like, you shouldn't be going that far to do just to make people listen to your song. You know what I'm saying? If it's that hard to get people to listen, that you have to go and, like, dance on the devil or get boobs or, like, film your, like, record a professional video of you being pregnant and having a baby, like, that stuff is, you know what I'm saying? That stuff is just wild. No, the pregnancy
one, that was for an album cover, so I can get that one, but the other shit is like, nah. I mean, not cover, album promotion, like, but the others, like, the other stuff is like, yeah, that was weird.
Do I care? No. Is it wild? Yes. Is it having the effect he wants? Yes. But it's making, like, you're turning off a lot of your audience because you're doing things that,
not
like,
really.
It's clear that
he's not really
turning off potential new fans. Sorry. You're turning off a lot of potential new fans because they might be interested in music. Look, they might be interested, you know what I'm saying? They might hear one of his songs or something, or they might hear his name from somebody. Then they go to his socials and check him out and see that he's, you know what I'm saying, doing these things. Or a lot of parents, like in response to that devil thing, a lot of parents, like, shut their kids from watching that shit. That's, like, potential new people that could be listening that now aren't, because they see your actions are wild. And I understand, you know what I'm saying? I make music. I understand, like, the drive to get people to listen, but doing things that is, like, out of this fucking world is crazy.
It is what it is. Niggas be wild.
Oh, yeah.
Niggas be wild.
Lil Nas is sick in the head.
I think that they're demasculating the world right now.
Yeah, every single day, son. It's like ushering in a way of life that has become an identity. You know, like your sexuality wasn't your identity before. You know what I'm trying to say? You got out there representing yourself, did your 1-2, whether you rap, did fucking backflips, sold crack, whatever the fuck your skill was. That was you. You did your thing. Now it's like you don't have to have no skill set, but because you do backflips on dicks, you the fucking man now.
Okay, I get what he's saying. I get what you're saying. That's a pretty good point.
No disrespect to nobody, but it's like, or because you're gay or you're this or you're that.
You're brave.
Yeah, and you get like this extra, I don't know.
Yo, like that phrase is just be so funny to me. Like, you're gay, you must be so brave. Like, nigga, what? What about quantum or nuclear physicists that's diving themselves in radioactivity to make advancements and breakthroughs so you can have the next iPhone? Like, them niggas is brave. Nigga just suck the dick. Like, relax.
Kind of like points with the society, and it's all good, you know what I'm saying? Whatever you do, I don't knock anybody, you know, I'm not against anybody representing themselves, but at the end of the day, I think everything should be fair. What do you offer? What's the content of your character? How do you get down? I don't care who you sleep with. You know what I'm saying?
Lance Lumen.
Lance, are you a real man?
Yes.
What makes you a real man?
I don't pose.
You see a lot of posers?
Yeah.
I don't pose. The fuck?
No, he's saying like he don't pretend to be something he's not.
Oh.
Yeah, he's saying like he's not, like, for example, on the gram flexing with $100 million and can't pay his rent. That's all he's saying.
Yeah, I feel you.
How can you tell a poser?
Don't you? I mean, let's be honest.
Were you ever like that before?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
What were you like?
Well, I was super jealous and super, you know, nobody crosses me. Nothing goes wrong with me. I got control of everything. And I got beat down enough by life in general.
Not people? People didn't beat you up?
Oh, yeah, sometimes.
I like how he made sure, how he had to indicate that it was life. Like, ain't nobody touching me, nigga. I'm big gangster. Nigga, you touch me, you get knocked off. Fuck you.
People, I'm sort of a fight combat choreographer, so I don't get beat up a lot. But,
Come on now. Stop the cap. Stop the cap, my boy. Because one thing I do know about learning how to fight is there's no possible way you can learn how to fight without getting your ass beat repeatedly in the process. There's no way, in no way, shape, or form.
Shouldn't. This is your specialty.
Yeah, exactly. But I mean, I just got beat down, you know, by a lot of times the people, my partners, you know, because I was trying to be super masculine, and, you know, there's only so much of that you can take, I think, you know.
Why do you think you acted like that? Like, what were you trying to prove?
I'm not gonna lie, whoever was shooting that other camera angle just now, like, that nigga needed stabilizer or to do some arm exercises, because that nigga arms is weak as fuck. The camera just shaking everywhere. Like, bro, I can't see. The shit shaking everywhere. It's losing focus. Like, yo, that's a terrible camera angle. I'm not gonna lie.
I think it was the stereotype of what I thought that men were, you know, strong men were supposed to
And it's funny, because before y'all joined BC, I was talking about what he's probably about to say.
be. And so I was overcompensating.
Who were you trying to impress?
Whoever I was involved with.
Do you think it was men more or women more?
Women more, yeah.
Hey, yo.
It works, right?
Yeah. Yeah. And it gets you in trouble, I think.
Yeah, because I was about to say, like, it works in the short term. But what happened when Shorty see you with that $100,000 car and you saying you got $1 million and tomorrow you pull up on a bus and she found out that shit was a rental? What happened then?
Yeah.
And you don't really get substantial relationships with that if you're always there.
Exactly, because you can't really go very deep, you know, because
deep in that puss,
be soft and you're weak, you know.
So you're a more sensitive and open person now?
Yeah.
Do you notice the world seeing you differently now that you're more honest about how you feel?
Yes.
In a good way or in a bad way?
In a good way. In a very good way. Yeah. And I see people doing it now, what I did, and I'm like, okay, I know where that's coming from. Yeah. Yeah.
You notice that, like, people in traffic, like guys in the gym, like what?
Yeah, exactly.
How much can we embrace? How much sensitivity can we embrace before we're weak?
That's a really good question. That's very good question. How much before we're weak? I think it's always a balance. You know, you're trying to be real and genuine without giving in to every. You know, you still need to stand your ground. You know, about what you believe and what you value the highest. Yeah.
How much do you think of that as acting? Like, were you aware that you were putting on a show?
Yep. I think most of it's acting. Yeah. because it's not who you really are. Usually, almost anybody who's doing it is
Yeah, that's he's saying what I was about to say.
Yeah. Thank you.
It's a pleasure.
Oh, well, what he was about to say is like, if you what he was about to say is basically like, if you a fake nigga, you know that you're faking. Cause like, for example, if you're a skateboarder and you're skating, you know that you're skating because you're on top of a skateboard. You know that you're faking because you're doing something that ain't you. Like, nigga, like I said, or like the classic example of I got 30 pairs of $200 Jordans, but I ride the bus every day. It's like, yo, my nigga, you could have saved up that money and got yourself a bike or a car, and not only got fit or got a car, but you didn't have to ride the bus if you don't feel like it.
Yeah.
Because I don't care how much money I get, I'm gonna always ride the bus. That should be funny.
What they're doing, they're changing the definition of oneness of a male and a female by putting in between categories.
Why?
Sure.
Why do they not want real men?
The society kind of want a kind of dampened men. They're afraid of masculine men.
I get what he's saying. He's just like, he's like a Dr. Umar. Like, he goes to the super extreme. Like, he doesn't just believe like, hey, yo, stealing is wrong. It's like, okay, if somebody gets caught stealing, we should cut off all their limbs and let them bleed to death. It's like, yo, bro, like, that's where you jumped to? Like, you were on the right path. You just went further down the path than you were supposed to go, my guy. But I get what he's saying about like the fear of masculine men and stuff like that.
Sense of being macho. They don't like that type of look. They don't like the hardcore Mike Tyson. If you go through the prison system, you're systematically broken down. You understand my point? Yeah. And they kind of know.
Okay, yeah. You know what I think it is? This, I believe that's Ra. I'm not sure, but that is one of the Egyptian gods that's on his necklace around his neck. I feel like he's been through like the jail system or something like that before. I just ain't want to go off the women say it, but by him mentioning that, like unprovoked kind of, he's definitely a jail nigga. Like, he just gives me the feeling of a jail nigga.
A man's natural urge for sex is gonna be what it's gonna be. So when you're incarcerated, okay, they make sure they put those kind of images in front and reward you when you swing the other way.
Whoa there, sir. Whoa there, sir. You gonna need to break down to me what the fuck does that mean?
You understand? So these are facts. I don't give people theory. I give them facts.
I'm Alan.
Good to meet you.
But theory has to happen in order for a fact to be understood. Like, for example, before we understood what gravity was, we just knew that if you threw something up, it would always come back down towards the ground.
Yeah.
Alan, are you a real man?
I don't know what a real definition of a man is. I was raised by a single mother, so it's kind of hard for me to, like, say what a real man is.
Hey, at least you know, nigga.
What do you think was your main male role model growing up?
My uncle.
What do you think, like, you missed out on that other kids didn't by having a dad?
Like, teach me how to shave and stuff like that. Like,
I don't think it's stuff like that, cause like any nigga off the street that shaves, you could go to and learn how to shave. I think it's like certain more like fundamental abstract concepts. Like, for example, I remember one day I said some borderline rapist shit and I didn't know no better because I had to be like 13, 14. And then my pop sat there and broke down the idea to me that there's more than one kind of rape. Because like in my mind, the only kind of rape that had existed to my young ass mind was grab her, shove her down on the floor, do dirty. And he was like, there's more depth to that. So it's certain things of that nature that you'll never learn without a father. Well, not that you'll never learn, but it's less likely.
It'll be far more difficult to learn.
Basically.
For the first time, or losing my virginity, stuff like that, that I can't talk to my mom, you know, that I would be able to talk to my father, but he was never around, so.
Well, to make you feel better, I never talked about any of that with my dad.
Thank you, man. I appreciate that.
Gang.
We didn't really play catch either.
Yeah. We played maybe like twice.
Okay. Yeah. More than me?
Okay, yeah.
Do you think that, what did you learn about raising a kid from your father? Like, how do you think you would raise your kid any differently?
Oh, of course. I'd be in my kid's life 24/7 as much as I can. I suffered through a lot, and my father not being there, that affected me mentally. I suffered with depression. It sucks, you know, because it's like, oh, I see other kids with their father would pick them up, or they'd go out to the movies, like little simple things that you would do with mother and father. I never got to do. So
I think that's one of like the biggest advantages that someone could have is having both parents.
I guess, yeah, because it's 2 incomes in the household, so it does help.
I don't know about the biggest advantage, but I'd say that is a pretty big advantage.
Top 5.
Yeah, top five.
Just the
like on the privilege tier list, I'll say that's about a B tier. That's like a B. That's like an A or B tier. It's not S tier. Yeah, but it's close to S tier.
Model just having
like because you're growing up, you're finding out what the world is, and if you have a male figure, it's a lot different than just seeing it through your mother's perspective.
Do you want to have kids?
I would love to have kids, yeah.
How do you think you would, like, what example would you use to raise your son? Because you're saying that you don't really know what it's like to be a real man. Like, how would you raise a son?
Like an example? Or you're saying, like, the dad from Fresh Prince. That was my father figure.
You know the drill. The full podcast is on.
That nigga was rich. That's not the same.
On Patreon, I filmed 2 episodes on this topic. But I want you to watch the rest of the street interview because it perfectly outlines the problem I'm trying to show you.
Union Square. What day is it? March 20.
This one's kind of long. God damn. It took me an hour to watch 14 minutes. Yeah, my nigga, this is going to be a 2-part reaction. Fuck that. That took me a fucking hour to watch. OBS, what you doing? Oh, alright. Cool. Yeah, now let me watch the second half of this.
What day is it today? Yeah, do you know what time it is? What time is it? No one knows the time anymore. The world's falling apart, the climate's dying, but it's a nice night. You see someone singing. Do you know what day it is? It's Friday. No, like what date? Like March what? See, no one knows, bro. 20. You sure? You don't seem positive at all. You think you're losing it a little?
You know what's interesting about this interaction right here? I remember there's a clip, and I remember I saw it on Abba Preach's channel, and basically they did a video on the clip where a woman, like, she dressed up as a man and stuff like that, and this is like before Tinder and all that stuff. So we're talking about walking up to women in person, talking to them, and she basically broke. Well, I think Tinder was around, but it was probably in its infancy stages. But for the sake of understanding, Tinder and all that shit wasn't around. And she basically like dressed up as a man, learned the vocal tendencies of a man and stuff like that. And like and she went into like a speed dating joint or something of that nature, where she had to walk up to women and talk to them and like try and get with them because she basically wanted to transition. And she dressed up like a man, vocal tendencies, all that. And she was saying like, yo, when I walk up to women dressed up as a man, it's harder than when I was just walking up to them looking like a masculine female. She was like, yo, it's almost like the breast on my chest make them more comfortable when I woke up. Because when you just walk up to a random woman on the street, her first instinct is to put her guards up. Especially if she has an overprotective father. Her natural first instinct
it's either
is
like,
going
who
to
the
put up
fuck
her
is this
guards.
nigga? Or like, what does this nigga want out of me?
Yeah, no, they're not asking that question because they know 9 times out of 10 the answer is pussy somewhere down the line. If it ain't, because like there are some niggas that are just really good at playing the long game, and females know this. So,
Yeah. See what I'm saying? Like it's in the air. It's in the air.
You're gonna have to sell this chain.
It's like 700. Hey, you want to buy my chain? You want to buy my chain real quick? Please? 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 I'll sell you my chain for $20. I'll sell you this chain for $20. I'll sell you the chain for $30.
This nigga think I was an asshole.
Look at that, shining. I'm close. Oh yeah?
He said he can't snatch it and run.
Nah, you gonna beat me, so I know I'm not gonna play you for it. $5, right? I'm outrunning you. I'm outrunning you.
And you don't know I played basketball.
Fuck out of here. Yeah, in 1972.
In
1972.
Here comes an ad. Here comes this ad. Oh my
At Harvard Business
God,
School,
I don't
we
care.
have a unique approach to online learning.
Oh, didn't Lil Pump go there?
That was on our Patreon. Thank you. I'm very happy about that. I've never hit that before. That's dope. Bro, you know that I don't get brand deals. You know the content I make, it's not hard to explain. Like, this is why this shit is possible. It's dope. Really, I appreciate that so much. Thank you.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm not trying to get a strike for
I'll
that.
show you around. Oh, it's changed so much since I was a kid. When I was a kid, they didn't have these city bikes and these white people were in the way. But back in the day, it was just completely different. The gentrification is, it's just like that smoothie places everywhere, yoga studios. Can you watch me like while I do my stuff?
What do you do?
Like I gotta go film for like 3 hours. Can you stay like post up here?
Oh yeah, for sure.
I'll give you like $20, word? So I'll meet you here? Yeah, she'll be back, she'll be back. What would you do if he got in a fight tonight?
I'm fucking him up for you, Brody. Come on,
Man, what would you do if your girl got into a fight right now?
Watch.
Yo, that's a real nigga. Cause that's the answer most niggas really want to say. Like, yo, if your girl get beat up right now, what you doing? Nothing.
Expect him to do if you got into a fight with another female? Oh, it's on your girl. Oh, my fault. You guys.
But he would still do the same thing. He said, if something happened, you know I got your back. I'm like,
But that's already, you don't even got to speak about that.
What happens if he doesn't? Like, what would you think?
then
That's crazy.
that he's pussy?
Yeah, I think.
Would you still fuck with him after that?
No.
She shouldn't. That's some pussy shit.
You're not a real man if you don't do that?
Nah.
Would you expect the same of her?
If it was a bitch, yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah. What the fuck?
But what if another man beat your ass?
A nigga hit her, that's not with that shit.
Girl too? You fucking
Bro,
up a girl?
me and my
They gotta
girl
be a
are
dyke.
tag teaming anybody who, no matter who it is.
You say that until it happened. You say
She
that
does not
until it
tag
happened.
team with me.
You say
She did
that.
not tag team with me. You gotta fight your own battles.
I put it like this. You expect somebody to do what they're gonna do. So if you get somebody who's not a fighter and they don't fight, like, don't be surprised, my nigga. That's all I gotta say.
Oh yeah, if I know she's not a fighter, like off the bat, I'm not gonna be a dickhead and be like,
Where you getting jumped by two females, you like, yo, bro,
Hey,
help
get in here.
me. And she's like, no, that's not me. What you mean that's not you? I'm getting beat up.
that's not you. Okay. Hey, girls, why don't you stop beating my ass? Let's all beat her ass together.
They can say, yo, switch targets. Yeah.
Multiplayer campaign.
I'm gonna kiss her before I whoop her ass.
What? So you're gonna sexually?
what?
Yeah, I'm gonna run that back for you. Yo, that was a crazy answer.
Girl too? You fucking up a girl?
They gotta be a dyke or a stud.
What if she pretty?
I'm gonna kiss her before I whoop her ass.
So not only are you gonna like physically assault her,
She's
you're
gonna double call the police on you.
No, yeah, like you're not just gonna physically assault her, you're gonna sexually assault her too. Like, yo, bro, let me holler at you. That is not the
Nigga's going to
way.
double jail.
Like, yo, bro, that nigga catching 3 charges. They gonna make up something else to run with that. Cause nah.
He beat my ass and then he tried to kiss me.
No, he kissed me, then he beat my ass.
He kissed me and I didn't want him to kiss me.
At that point, this is domestic violence and
It's over
assault.
for you.
Like, nigga,
It's over for you. You're finished.
going under the jail, my boy.
And I'd step in. Like, I'd make sure that I'm the one doing the fighting, not her.
What if she started it?
If she started, I mean, same shit. Then I'd pick her up and be like, hey, this is not what we're doing tonight.
Day night?
Yeah.
Hinge?
No, real life.
Where? How you should do it?
Yeah, it's hard to, but it's possible.
Yeah, shout out my nigga Fabulous with that weird ass trench coat.
It's possible.
What was she doing when you met?
She was with her girlfriend.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Exactly. What was his opening line?
Nothing.
She shot? Yo, bro. Keep doing you, bro. Imagine a girl came at her. She had to start throwing hands.
You know, I don't want to hit a girl, but I'd mush her real hard.
You got in a fight with the dude.
Mush?
Would you expect her to step in?
Hey, you don't know what it is to mush somebody, nigga?
What is that? Yeah, what is that?
All right. So
I probably know what the physical motion is, but I don't.
No, because I need to explain it to you, you Maryland ass nigga. You've been near that Mason Dixon line too long. You losing
Bro,
your
I'm telling you,
heritage.
if you show me what it looked like, I'll know what it is.
You're losing your heritage. You're losing your heritage.
Yo, bro.
Nah. Yo. I'm a New York nigga, but I don't know what it means to get mushed.
Bro, literally?
Grab, push it across. Just grind it. What are you thinking? Again, the law is grind into the face.
That.
But before he has his conscious thoughts about him,
Dude.
grind into the face.
I literally know that. Bro, I know that.
But
I just didn't know it was called that.
But you ain't know it was called getting mushed.
Yeah, because when people fight, they don't say, now I'm going to mush you. They just do it.
No, you say it retroactively. Like, for example, when you're going to punch somebody, you're not going to say, hey, brace yourself, I'm going to punch you. Like, no, you just
Bro,
punch
when you
the
get
nigga.
done fighting, you say, I'll beat that nigga's ass. You don't say, and then I mushed him.
No, yeah, you do say that. Like, oh yeah, yo, bro was wilding. I had to show him he was a little nigga, so I mushed him.
I've never heard anyone in my life say. I've seen people do it, but I've never heard anyone say that ever. I went to, bro, in middle school, niggas would fight like every fucking week, bro. I've never heard anybody say that shit ever.
Dog, I swear to God, you're a Maryland nigga.
Bro, New York middle school, bro. I can name the school for you, but I won't, because that's weird. Niggas fought all the fucking
I
time,
know,
bro.
nigga, it's middle school. Niggas fight all the time in middle school, bro. I get
When I was
it.
in middle, and
I
like they
get
would
it,
record it and film it and all that shit. Like nobody talked about mushing, bro. Usually they were talking shit about like what was going on before the fight.
if you
but
in
they were
middle
talking
school,
like, oh, I
everybody's
beat the
like,
shit out of you.
Like if you're in middle school, like when you mush somebody, you don't plan to mush somebody. Like you plan to punch somebody in the face, but you don't plan to mush somebody. Mushing somebody
Fights in
is
high school?
No, mushing somebody is something like you use it to explain what happened. You don't go, yeah, if I see him, I'ma mush him. Like nobody says that.
I'm saying nobody has ever said like, you know what I'm saying? And even here,
Nah, bro, you ain't here,
don't
'cause
get on my dick. But even here, like people fight a lot more than you would expect, and no type of mush talk, just doing. You know what I'm saying?
Nigga.
They're just mushing, no mush talk.
I don't care. Mush is New York. Like that's a New York word, nigga. That's slang from here. I don't know how you don't. Yo, you a fake New York nigga. I swear to God.
I never heard that fucking word before, dog.
I know it's that Mason Dixon line. Oh, fucking with your memory. That shit like WandaVision. As soon as you cross over the state. As soon as you cross the state lines, that shit just start erasing memories. Like, damn, where is Brooklyn? Like, damn, where does the 2 train go? Like, niggas just forget everything. Nigga said, wait, there's how many boroughs in New York? Yeah, there's Brooklyn, the Bronx, Queens, Manhattan. There's only 4. Staten Island. What? Nobody cares about Staten Island, bro.
Nobody cares about Staten Island.
Not.
I mean, you wouldn't know that because you're not from New York, but
I'll be throwing some hands. Got in a fight with the dude.
Okay. No, I would hope not.
I'll be throwing some hands though. You're gonna start swinging? Yeah. She's a shooter for real.
Yeah, you know, she shot her shot. She gives the same energy.
The weirdest thing you did that you saw a guy do tonight.
Take his dick out.
Tonight?
Yeah, I'm a lesbian, so I don't want that. But thank you.
Wait, did I miss something? Did what?
You know, she shot her shot. She gives the same energy.
The weirdest thing you did that you saw a guy do tonight.
Take his dick out.
Oh. I thought she said I'd, as in she would do it. All right. Okay, cool.
Tonight?
Yeah, I'm a lesbian, so I don't want that. But thank you.
You saw the dick too?
I did see the dick too, but I also saw a guy on a really tall bike, and I don't know how to ride a bike.
I think the dick is crazier than that though.
If it was a big dick, that would be crazy, because usually they're tiny.
What was it looking like?
Like I'd sit on it, but not for a long period of time. Yeah. Imagine if you saw a woman on the train flicking the bean. What would you think? Like flicking the bean on the A train.
I might start jerking off.
You're what?
What? What did he say? What was that in response to?
This nigga's a motherfucking lie.
Yeah. Imagine if you saw a woman on the train flicking the bean. What would you think? Like flicking the bean on the A train.
I might start
Call
jerking
the
off.
fucking police. I wouldn't start jerking, bro.
No, he's doing that to be an asshole. I know good and goddamn well he ain't pulling his dick out.
Yeah, if he would, that nigga's a fucking nasty ass nigga, bro.
No. Sneeko is a nasty ass nigga because I heard a story about how he took his girl to a sex party to test their open relationship. That is a fuck. Like that sentence right there is crazy. Cause nigga, what?
Niggas wildin'.
You're what? Well, you're what?
I was just
Start jerking off. He said. Oh, I thought he said he. I feel like you would just answer your question. Why?
join in.
Come on.
Alright, niggas trying to have a group masturbation on the A train. My nigga, I'm just trying to go to Far Rockaway. Like leave me alone.
Bro, imagine you're on the way to work and it's just like 5 niggas jerking off, bro.
I think that's God.
I would skip work that day.
Where I think that's God trying to tell me like, yo, my boy, stay home today. Like your work, there's a gas leak at your job today. Don't go to work. That's what I'm gonna
I
take
step
that
in the
as.
train, the doors are still open. I see 5 niggas jerking off. I'm leaving the train. I'm going home.
No, you know what's even worse? Like on the A train, like there's a part where you have to go over the over like a river or ocean or whatever. So that's a legit part where it's like a 10-minute ride over the water or whatever. Imagine you get on, you don't notice it, because let's say you're in your music or whatever, so you don't hear it. You press play, you sit down, and you look to the side, doors closed, and that's just all you see. Nigga, that's torture. That's torture.
I'd kill myself.
Nah, I would just.
No, I wouldn't kill myself. I'd break the doors open.
Nigga, it's water under you. What the fuck you gonna do? Jump into the water? Alright, my nigga. You gonna die on impact. You gonna die. One of y'all gonna die on impact, my nigga.
Nasty fucks. I should push them out the fucking train.
No, I'm not gonna lie. If
You
they
couldn't
look
wait till you
like-
got to your destination to pull your meat out?
I'm not gonna lie. If they look like they got their sanity, like if it's like a ruffled up person that look like they don't got their sanity, I'm not. But if it's the same person, I'm gonna ask like, what inspired? Like I'm gonna be like, what inspired you? What inspired this y'all to like masturbate on the A train at 8 a.m. No matter what time of day it is, it's gonna be weird. But in this scenario, it's 8 a.m. What inspired you to whip out your meat at 8 a.m. and just say, yeah, let me play with
If you
this?
look insane, I'm gonna close my eyes and just listen to my music. If you look sane,
No, I'm
you
not
deserve to
closing-
get your
I'm
ass
not
beat
closing my
because
eyes.
there's no way that you coordinated that shit.
No, I'm not closing my eyes. Cause next thing you know, you gonna feel something on your eyes,
I'm gonna
and
just
you gonna be
move
like,
far
yo.
away. I'm gonna just move far away and get some distance. But if you look sane, for you to coordinate and get into a group with multiple people and then jerk off on a train early in the morning, you deserve to be hurt.
I can understand like clapping cheeks on the train or something like that. If it's like a train.
Whoa.
Let me finish. If it's like a train with desolate stops or something like that, or like a train that nobody uses, like if you clapping cheeks on a shuttle train or a G train, it's like alright. But if you
it's just some
if you clapping cheeks on like the 4 train at Fordham Road, like yo my nigga, you a freak, my nigga. Like
You're just nasty.
yo,
Like niggas probably filming that shit for OnlyFans.
No, the wildest thing like I seen on World Star was like this dude was getting head on the train and he had like his girl bare knees on the floor and all that, and he just put a jacket over like the part where her head was and all that, and mad niggas was like filming on the low like, yo, look at this nasty ass nigga, and I was like, yo, that shit is funny, dog.
You're mean. Lesson learned here, everyone flick your bean on the A train.
My friend got in a fight earlier and this dude broke his nose.
Did you help him out?
I tried to bring him to the hospital, but they don't let visitors in, so
boy
went to a bar.
Nah, real shit.
Hey, something. One.
Oh, no, I was just saying that shit. I wasn't paying attention.
Now, basically, he said his man's got in a fight earlier and broke his nose, and he took his friend to the hospital, but he couldn't stay because no visitors after like certain times and all that, which doesn't make sense to me because I know in New York at least, like if your peoples go into the ER, it doesn't matter whether like if you're a visitor or not. But with COVID rules, I would imagine some of that should change. So.
What would you do if you got in a fight tonight?
If I got in a fight?
If you got in a fight.
Man, I'm way too at peace with myself to fight anyone. Fuck, I don't even think about that mindset. I'm just living in the present, like right.
That's a pussy answer. So him right there, he should take that answer as if I get. Oh wait, I'm pointing at the wrong screen. If I get in a fight, I'm getting my ass beat if it's more than one person, or if it's somebody I can't fight.
Right now, I don't really think much about the future.
Yeah, this dude's nose is broken in half. Fuck. I mean, damage is done.
Bro looks like he's a lumberjack, but not a good one.
She said this nigga chopped down bushes. This nigga be trying to chop down
forest
saplings.
and mows down lawns.
This nigga be trying to chop saplings and shit. This nigga be cutting the branches off wrong.
Oh no, man, shit.
Straight out of Brooklyn, y'all know the vibe. For the trappers, for the drill rappers, however y'all want to do it, that's what we do. See?
That's your man's right here?
Say that, yeah, that's my man's Bond seat right there, you feel me?
What would you do if you got into a fight?
Into a fight? What would I do? I'm gonna fight. What you mean? We gonna fight. Niggas getting jumped, bro. Look, we got Zah fucking niggas up, man. Fuck all that.
Yo.
What you mean, yo?
Why would he tell to everybody on the fucking camera though?
You know it's legal.
Yo, look at we got weed.
You know that's legal in New York, right?
Really?
Yes.
Now that's something I didn't know.
You fucking
You can get on
Maryland
my ass for that, but I don't pay attention to weed shit, bro.
No, that's New York. It's been legal in New York since like 2018, basically.
Bro, I don't pay attention to anything regarding weed, because why would I? Because I don't smoke weed.
Fucking Maryland ass nigga. I don't smoke weed neither. I'm telling you, it's a Mason Dixon line that should be affecting you negatively.
The Mason Dixon your mouth.
I know the vibe, man. We outside.
Okay, you guys are a couple?
Yes.
What would you do if she got into a fight tonight?
With
another girl? With a girl, so yeah. What do you think?
He'd have my back. Or he would honestly...
Her nose long as fuck. I like that.
He'd honestly like go like this, and he'd pick me up and probably escort me.
She can take care of herself, but I wouldn't want her to get hurt. That's all.
I don't know if you realize what he said, but what he basically just said is, hey, if she get in a fight and if I can't grab her before the fight starts, my nigga, that's GG's.
Has that happened before? When we first started dating, we were at a concert and she got into it with a chick, so I picked her up and moved her out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What would you do if you saw somebody like grab her ass at a bar?
Guy or girl?
A dyke.
No.
That'd be cool. I'd be alright with it.
Like a young MA.
Nah, I know he is. He's just a non-confrontational person. He's a non-confrontational person. This goes back to the thing of I expect people to do what they're gonna do. If you're a
non-confrontational loser,
I expect him to do that. So, whatever.
Hey, dyke, like lesbian.
Maybe she could kick my ass. Yeah. I would feel inferior, but I probably wouldn't say anything.
She's smiling because she said, whatever club we going to, the first nigga I see, that's what I'm leaving with. Because this nigga ain't it. That's what she's saying in her head. Another goddamn ad, bro. Word to everything I love. YouTube be making me want to download goddamn ad block. Because, yo, he's unskippable.
Dude, what would you do?
I would say, yo, that's a little disrespectful, you know?
What would you expect him to do?
Kick his ass?
Right on the spot?
Yeah.
No, 2 days later. Get his number, get their number and arrange a date and time. Yes, nigga, on the spot.
Dog, from that first answer, I knew. I just knew what it was, what this was gonna be. He's losing her. Wherever they go, he's not coming home with her.
No?
Yeah, disrespect. That seems pretty mild for what he did. He grabbed her ass. That all that is.
Guy hit me in the face.
No, in the ass. He grabbed the ass.
Oh, grab my ass. Oh, you should do something.
I feel like this interview has like derailed so far.
No, this is the good part now. We're trying to see.
I can take care of myself though. I hit him in the face first before he had to do anything, so it's fine.
For what it's worth, if it,
You know what? You know what I feel like she is?
What?
You know, have you ever argued with a chick and the first thing that came out her mouth as soon as she realized it was a losing argument was my brother will beat your ass? Or my boyfriend will beat your ass? Or my dad will beat your ass? Or my cousin or my this, my that will beat your ass? That's her. And then she'll go get this nigga to go beat somebody's ass. like that's who she is. My boyfriend will beat your ass. And then she pulls up with this nigga, and he's like, "Yo, bro, what's going on?"
Shit out of you. He goes to the
gym. then he pulls up like, "Yo, what seems to be the problem here?" You nigga.
Hey man, you calm down on my lady.
No, he's not going to do that. He's going to be like, there's no need for violence. Violence is not the answer.
Hey, let's all calm down here.
Turn the other cheek, right? Gets punched in both cheeks. What cheek you gonna turn now to? Which cheek you gonna turn to now, nigga?
dude grabbed her ass, I would definitely have to say something, but I'm not looking to get into an altercation by any means. I just
look at her
would like
laughing,
to make it
bro.
known that
It's
that's
up
not
for
really the
you,
right thing
bro.
to do,
You get in the
know?
club, it's up for you.
Word, my nigga. Wherever y'all go, you are getting whatever club y'all go to. If y'all go to Club Gummy Candy, you are not leaving Club Gummy Candy with her. You are leaving with your tears, my nigga, because that was the worst answer you could have gave. But I will give him points because at least he's being honest. I know some niggas that really are like that on the inside, but will be like, yeah, if my girl get in an altercation, I'll kill him. And then get into an altercation, and it's like, yo, see, it ain't even gotta be like that. Like, yo, my brother, you really gonna let them put us in the system? Like, nigga, Phil, shut up.
Bitches off me.
Like to make it known that that's not really the right thing to do, you know?
Oh yeah, he better slap bitches off me.
Whoop some my ass. Anything else?
We ain't getting in no fight. I'm too cute for that.
Yeah, you see how they're in agreement? You see how they're in agreement? Like, yeah. like their mind is on the same wavelength. Other dude and his girl, his girl
That's
was in Arizona and he was in Colorado.
I don't want to be that guy, but look how look at what the color of these skin is, huh?
Nah, it's not that. It's one of those things of she's a young goofy bitch. He's a nigga that knows what he is. It just simply boils down to that. She's fucking goofy. He's not. He just realizes like, hey, bro, this fighting shit is not for me. I'm good. She wants to tear the world. Hell hath no fury like a woman scorned. That's what she is. The woman scorned. That's her. Because like I said, she gets mad at somebody. Chappelle smacks him. My boyfriend's gonna beat your ass. He's gonna come with the blicky and pew pew you. Then again, she pulls up with that nigga. Hey, what seems to be the problem here?
My man does accounting. He'll do something to you.
He'll take extra money out your bank account without you noticing. My father's a sheriff, head ass.
So you work at a thrift store right here?
Well, I own a vintage.
Oh shit! This right here, I have never seen this video, but this right here, woo! It's gonna be good.
Shop.
That's really dope. I thought you were like 24, and now you say that you probably got to be 32 based on that.
Do I look 30?
You don't look, but I'm saying you look 24.
I look 24. Okay, you got it.
Oh really?
Yeah.
You own your little shit. All right. What's the weirdest thing you've seen a guy do when they come in there?
Kiss my hands.
Grabbed it and kiss it.
Yeah, he was like flirting very heavily, and it was like 11:30 a.m. on like a Monday. It was too much.
Yeah. Why didn't you yank the hand away?
I was alone.
I feel like on the spectrum of weird shit that could happen, that's not really that weird. Cause like there's a difference between a man like kissing your hand and if he was to do something wild, like, and this actually happened in the store where I was, nigga hopped behind. You know how in CVS they got the medicine counter? And like since it was COVID and all that, they had the little joint so that it was like a small amount of room so they could push whatever like medicine or pills or whatever across the counter and give it to you. Excuse me. They had it cut off for that. Nigga jumped, slid through, and like he started hugging her and kissing her, like hug her and kissing her and all that. After he slid, like the nigga slid through the bottom of the shit and started hugging and kissing her. Didn't know this woman at all. Nigga just walked in the store, saw her, was like, I don't know, this nigga just something just in his head said, yeah, what if we slide under this counter right now and just hug and kiss her? And the nigga just did it. Like, it's crazy. Like, to me, that's some weird shit, boy. And then what's crazier is like a couple weeks before, the reason why this story is extra fucking funny to me is because a couple weeks before, some nigga had tried to slide, do the same shit, slide through, but the other nigga was doing it to rob the pharmacy. So it's like, y'all legit almost got robbed by a nigga sliding under this plastic. And then this nigga comes through and slides under and sexually assaults a worker. And these niggas still ain't do nothing about it. Like, that shit is crazy to me.
Wild, bro.
Like, yeah.
Don't work at CVS.
Nah, nigga, don't work behind a pharmacy counter. Cause like in the rest of CVS, somebody steals something, nobody really gives a fuck. Because in New York, it's basically law that I could legit steal something and slowly walk out the door, and if you so much as grab me, I get free money. It doesn't matter that I was shoplifting and all this other stuff. I get free money because I get to sue you because you weren't supposed to put your hands on me at all. Because, like, for example, there's a law where I could put, because this was basically a law from older women, like they'll put shit in their purse and then take it out when they get to the counter. But some people would do it, like put it in their personal bag or whatever to shoplift. So they made the law that unless they start walking for the door without paying, like clearly walk to the door without paying, and you can clearly tell that they had no intent to pay. Like, for example, they ran straight past the fucking line to pay for your shit. Like, unless like they ran past that or something like that, even if they go to the counter and they buy everything else and they walk towards the door, you still gotta just, all you can really do is be like, oh yeah, you gotta turn around and pay for the stuff you put in your purse. Like,
hey, you gotta pay for that.
Yeah, that's basically all you can do. And even if she takes a step off and run, you still can't do nothing. So it's kind of like, at the time it was a law with a point, but now that law kind of has no point because you can't touch them anyway. So it's not like you could do anything. It's like them niggas could just run and like nothing but the power of God can stop you from touching them, basically.
Okay, maybe that was like, I don't know.
A little into it?
Maybe I shouldn't have answered that. Maybe that was a bad answer.
No, I mean, if it's true, it's true. What do you think is different about being a business owner as a woman at this young age compared to a man?
I kind of don't even like to think of it that way. I just like to think of, I don't even like, I mean, like, I'm all for, damn, maybe that's a bad answer. You can't put this in here.
Say what you think. You don't need to lie.
As a woman, like, I feel empowered that I'm doing my own thing, but, like, anyone should feel empowered that's doing their own thing. You know what I mean? Like, I don't even want to.
And that's fair, because other dude earlier in the train station was saying that. For those of y'all could go back and watch the part 1 reaction. But long story short, he's basically saying what she's saying, which is like you don't have to attach something to your identity to feel powerful about your identity. It's like, okay, yeah, for example, in her case, you opened a store, but it doesn't have to be, let's just say for sake of conversation, she's Latin. I'm not sure at all, but it doesn't have to be a Hispanic woman opened a store. It should be let's say her name is Emily. It should be Emily opened a store. Yeah. Which is basically what she's saying right now, but I feel like she's not going to go too in depth into it.
To think about gender like that, you know, like.
You think some women let that hold them back, that they think that men have privilege?
Oh God, you really can't post this. You can't. I'm gonna get canceled because. Well, say that question again.
Do you think that some women let that hold them back, that they think that men have privilege compared to them?
All I'm gonna say is that other Sneeko video where girl was debating everything he was saying, like, I don't like you obviously haven't watched it and I'm gonna send it to you. Actually, no, we gonna react to that. But basically, girl was arguing everything Sneeko was saying. Like it was to the point where he was mentioning something about how she was a woman and whatnot. And her first instinct was to just say, I'm not a woman, when it was like, you told me you are a woman. So, but like, for those of you who know, y'all know.
I mean, I'm sure some women think that way, but I don't think anyone should think that way.
But do you think a lot of women, like, they're held back by that idea?
If they are, I don't think they should, because we're in 2022 and we can do anything. We have.
What do you think? You're kind of avoiding the question.
No, I for real, I can't do
Okay.
I can't. Like, I'm gonna get canceled. Like, I'm gonna get canceled.
Isn't that crazy that you can get canceled for saying what you really think?
Yes.
Isn't that wild?
You can't.
You don't even say what you don't even say.
You seriously? I don't give anyone permission to post this. You can't post this part about the women.
What?
You can't. I'm gonna get in trouble.
He posted it.
Sneako's an ass. But I get what he was saying by that real problems a bit earlier. Because he's saying like it's crazy how you can't even express yourself anymore for fear of getting canceled, which is like getting canceled, like for lack of better words, it's basically censorship with extra steps. Like that's basically what it is.
If you have cancelable thoughts, you can't express cancel. You know what I'm saying? You can't express your thoughts.
And like sometimes it don't even be about whether your thoughts are cancelable or not. Sometimes it just be like a misunderstanding or something like that. Or sometimes it be taken out of context. Like, for example, I remember there was this comedian where he was talking about how he got like pseudo canceled because like him and his friends were arguing on Twitter or whatever. And like while they was going back and forth roasting each other, and he was saying his friend gave a good roast, and he was saying while they were going back and forth on Twitter, this during Chief Keef, when Chief Keef first came out with Don't Like. So he was quoting Chief Keef, and he tweeted, "A fuck nigga, that's I said I don't like." And he like went in depth and was telling people like, yo, they was just arguing, and he was just quoting a lyric. But you know, when people find a reason to get their shovels out, they don't care what the fuck they find when they dig. They just want to get something at the end of their digging, and that's what they dug up. So they was like, yep, he says the N-word loosely, canceled. And he was like, nah, I was just quoting the lyric. And he was like, I know a lot of black people. I grew up with a lot of black people. I understand black culture very well. And through like me watching the dude's comedy special where he was saying this, is like, yeah, he does understand black culture well, and not in a like caricature type of way. Like, I don't really think he did nothing wrong. But like examples like that where it's like, yo, you could do something that people think is problematic that isn't even actually problematic, and people are just ready to hop at your throat. It's like, yo, sometimes it's not that serious. Like sometimes you niggas need to learn how to take a joke. Like, but also learn the difference between being funny and being offensive. Cause I've seen comedians rely on being offensive to tell a joke. It's like, yo, you can make a joke about black people, but the joke shouldn't be ha ha.
Yeah, if you are so relying on being offensive to get your laughs, you're
you're cutting in and out.
You know, I did that shit on purpose.
But basically, like, the joke shouldn't be ha ha black person funny. Like, it should be some type of perspective on the joke.
Everybody, like that. Slavery. Like nobody cares. It's not funny.
I fucking hate you, bro.
I'm sorry.
Like you have to put some content in the joke.
What? You can't. I'm gonna get in trouble. I'm sorry.
What part do I have to cut out? You won't get canceled. She was being honest. She seems like you're for all for women empowerment.
You were asking like questions.
But you're a feminist, right?
Yes, of course. I'm all for women.
You're all for women's right?
Yes.
And you think the wage gap is wrong?
You know what I think about the idea of labeling yourself a feminist? It's kind of weird because like at this point in time, being a feminist has like a really negative association with it. And like
just say that you support rights. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, but if you say you support women's rights, like by definition, people would assume you're a feminist, but again, that goes in a circle of the negative reputation. Because like when the whole feminist suffrage movement like first started, it was like to get women rights in voting, and like now that they accomplished that, there's not really like there's still a lot of women's problems, but there's a very vague that's a very vague, broad subject versus, for example, getting women voting rights in America. That's a very clear and specific goal with a very clear and specific target as to what you're trying to do. Women's rights is a vague thing because then you have to start asking questions like, well, we're advocating rights for women, but do transgender women count? Look. Do lesbian women count? Do women who want to be men count? You have to start asking all these type of questions. So the idea of being a feminist and the idea of labeling yourself a feminist are very, very different. Because by definition, being a feminist is wanting women's rights. But like I said, the message got misconstrued over time.
Instead of saying, oh, I'm this and I'm that, and labeling yourself as this and that, you should, you know what I'm saying, save that, because all it does is make assumptions. You should go and actually support the things that you're talking about. Like, if you say, oh, I support black lives, you know what I'm saying, or I support black rights and all this stuff, then go and donate or go and protest and do shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And also, take action instead of saying that and labeling yourself. Because that doesn't...
Just to be clear, there's more than one way to support. Because, like, for example, like a lot of people think supporting is only donating money or something like that. Like, nah, supporting could be something like, for example, there's a rally of Black Lives Matter people, and you say, yo, for the next hour, when I know that, like, let's say you're a restaurant owner and you say, yo, these Black Lives Matter people are gonna march through here and they're gonna take a rest in this area. For the next hour, everybody gets a plate for free. Y'all get a plate of food for free.
That's support.
Doing something like that could be support. Or for example, if you see, I won't even use white friend. Let's say you hear your black friend say something ignorant. You could be like, yo, dude, that's ignorant for XYZ reasons. And you ain't got to butcher him down and beat him down with facts and the history of blah, blah, blah. All you got to, like, it just starts by saying, yo, my nigga, that shit ain't cool.
Just like, you know what I'm saying? Just help out. Support literally means to help out. Anything you do that benefits the cause is helping out, instead of just saying, oh, I support this, you know, like, that doesn't really, words, you know what I'm saying? Just saying that you support something is not going to make that shit move. It's not going to make shit shake. And that's why a lot of people that say they support stuff or claim to be activists and stuff like that, people who are activists don't actually, like, they don't go say, hey, I'm an activist. They go act. That's the, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's why there's such a negative connotation with those words, is because people say that they're that, and then they use that as an excuse to like shun people for their beliefs and like do this type of stuff, instead of going out and actually supporting those causes and making shit happen. Like, if everybody who said that they were a feminist, or everybody that said that they were a Black Lives Matter, you know what I'm saying? If all of those people who actually claimed it, like, niggas claim this shit like a gang. If everybody who claimed it actually went out and did stuff to like really support that shit, bro, shit would be moving a lot different.
It really would be. But like one thing like that my pop says about, like, for example, the Black Lives Matter movement specifically, is like the problem with it, which I kind of touched on when I was talking about the feminism and whatnot, is that there's no clear specific goal. Like, it's like a broad thing to say, yeah, we're fighting for the rights of black people, but it's like, well, what do you define as fighting for the rights of black people? Because, like, equality is something that could never truly be reached, because biologically, for example, I'm taller than Lou Jack. So reaching to get stuff off the top shelf, I'm going to be better at Lou Jack. But let's say, for example,
a lot of people
wrestling, he'll be better at that because shorter people, lower center of gravity, yada, yada, yada. So it's like naturally everybody has differences in terms of abilities and things that they can do. And for example, some people are born and they become the smartest people they know, or out of their friend group, and some people are born and are dumb as hell, but they're really strong and have a good heart. So everybody's gonna have like natural differences. So that, like, the idea of we're fighting for equality of black people. It's like
The
it's
understanding
very vague.
is really
but-
off. With a lot of
Yeah.
those, you know what I'm saying? With a lot of that stuff, the understanding is really off. A lot of people don't understand a few key things. Racism, we're not fighting to end racism because racism is a mental state. And if you push that shit away publicly, people are going to do it privately, which is going to be a lot worse. In my opinion, it's going to be a lot worse. And two, the rights that people are fighting for, like saying we're fighting for equality, a lot of people like take that to an extremity. We're fighting for social equality. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
When
but
you
like
look
I
at a piece
said,
of
that
paper, when you
begs the
look at a job
question,
application and shit like
what
that.
is social equality? That's why I use the example of voting, or for example, like at first when it started, like the idea of the Black Lives Matter movement at the beginning was to end police brutality, which is a very more well-focused thing, but
And that's another thing I was gonna say. It's really like a lot of these movements and a lot of these like causes and a lot of that stuff doesn't really have a pinpoint to where they're aiming for, like a definable
it's no concrete
goal,
answer.
which hurts people's like a lot of people that want to support it and say they support it. It also kind of hurts them it hurts them when they're trying to support it because they don't understand exactly what they're supposed to be doing. So they put a link in their bio or they post a black square or some shit like that because they don't actually know how to make any progress or do any work towards, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The shit that they're aiming for.
Yeah, and that's why, like, for example, every year during like Pride Week and stuff like that, like people make jokes like, "Oh, here come all the corporations. They're gonna change their logos to rainbows," and then the very next day after it ends, they're all going back to their regular logos and
Exactly,
back to
and they
doing
really
nothing
do that
and ignoring
because
the community.
supporting it get like people support for clout nowadays because there's no like they don't know what they're doing.
You don't support
They don't know what they're
Black Lives
talking about.
Matter, you're problematic. When it's like,
They don't know what
it's
they're
more
doing and they don't know what
later
they're
than
talking
just-
about and they don't know what they're fighting for. And
Not
then
even that,
if
they
they don't support
generalize.
it, and if
Sometimes
they
people
don't
look
like,
at it as
they don't
too
support
black
it,
and
people
white,
get-
like, oh, they're evil, they're not evil. Like, if you don't support Black Lives Matter, it's because you hate black people. It's
Like,
like,
my
nah,
entire
there's-
perspective
like,
on
you
this
can
can be
legit
summed
have
up
different
in one
reasons as
little
to why
story.
you don't do or don't support it. Maybe it might be something as like confused messaging. It could be
My
something
whole-
as maybe the people at the top, you may not agree with those people being allowed or being like in the position to lead this movement. Like there's more factors than just I don't like Black Lives Matter, for example, because I hate black people, or I don't support LGBTQAI plus because I hate gay people. It's like it's more than just that.
Yeah. I believe that a lot of I believe what was I about to say? Fuck. Oh yeah. My perspective on this whole like situation as far as these causes and stuff can kind of be summed up to one story, right? The Black Lives Matter community in 2020 was like in an uproar. This was post George Floyd. This was like after everything that happened with George Floyd. In an uproar, they were, putting a lot of energy out. And at one point, they started talking about Kendrick Lamar. Started talking shit about Kendrick Lamar. Started talking bad on him because they're like, "What does he do? Yeah, what does he actually do for the black community? He's talking about the black community." And then it comes out that he's donated millions and goes out to these protests and rallies, but he's doing it quietly and he's not posting about it for clout. He's doing it because he actually genuinely wants to support.
It's not even that. In that situation, it's a matter of when people don't see you doing something, they don't believe that you're doing it. And in Kendrick Lamar's case, I'll break it down to you like this. Like, you know how like there's some dudes that don't celebrate Valentine's Day with their girl because like every day is Valentine's Day. It's kind of like that with Kendrick and his relationship to helping black people and their community struggles. For him, it's like, I don't need to post a black square on Twitter or a picture of me
it should
like
be an
this.
everyday thing.
Yeah, basically. It shouldn't be a special thing to fucking support human rights. It's like, my nigga, I do this shit every day. You niggas just don't see it. It's like the idea of why some people don't like it when people film themselves giving money to homeless people or handing out turkeys. Cause it's like, yo, you filming this person at a low point in their life. That is fucking with their self-esteem and stuff like that. Cause you gotta think, when you're giving this turkey to this homeless person, you don't think while they're eating that turkey that some of them might go like, damn, I'm out here doing bad because I had to wait for a nigga to give me this turkey and be on camera receiving this turkey and da 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 da. It's like, yo, that's a depressing thought to be able to have. And you're aiding and making it easier for that thought to happen.
A lot of these situations is like, a lot of these causes have been taken control of by social media, and instead of, like Kendrick, making it an everyday thing and going out and supporting consistently and not just doing it for social media, people have taken to moving it into a social media movement for clout and for support, and if you don't support it, then you get canceled and stuff like that. It's really, now it's just like used for farming like sympathy. Like, support Black Lives Matter. I love, like, every TikTok girl that you will see will have BLM in their bio. All they post is dances and stuff. They don't really, you know what I'm saying? They don't do anything.
Word. Like, hey guys, today we're gonna dance to the Black Lives Matter song.
you know what I'm saying? I love black people. Rest in peace, George Floyd. We're gonna make sure that you know, not we, because you're not gonna do shit.
You're not doing nothing. And like I said, support is a very, very vague thing, because I feel like there's a lot of people that if you ask them, how do you support the community? Oh, I help raise awareness. How? How do you raise awareness? Name an everyday thing you do that raises awareness. Well, I buy black, okay, and
people don't value.
When people say I buy black and all that, I find that funny because it's like, supporting black businesses.
Nobody can prove.
It's cool, but it's like, what does that do for the rest of the black community, my nigga?
You can't
I'm not a store owner, so blind black don't do nothing for me. What the fuck does that got to do?
People underestimate the value of like doing little things. You know what I'm saying? Support can even be like spreading the message through talking about it, like shit like this, where we're having a conversation in, like, you know what I'm saying, on Twitch. It opens up a conversation for somebody random who joins in here.
Because Twitch only celebrates black people once a year.
But like people who, like the people who are a part of Twitch, you know what I'm saying? Niggas might come and see this stream and be interested and listen to what we're talking about and then come out with a whole new perspective. Just talking about this shit publicly and giving, you know what I'm saying, giving people some understanding, helping people to understand what's really going on, or, you know what I'm saying, spreading the message to a genuine extent where you're not just, I spread awareness, put the link in my bio, actually talking about it and getting shit that, you know what I'm saying, getting people to hear you, getting people educated. That shit is real support. People underestimate that value and they say, and they just won't do anything because they don't value this type of stuff.
Like, nigga, this year, 2022, lynching was outlawed. I think it was like Alabama, some shit like that. This year, 2022.
Just this year.
This year, lynching was banned.
And think about it this way: technology was not available.
Hanging a black person on a tree with a rope was made illegal. When
a lot of these movements were started, there was no technology. These niggas were really going and talking to each other.
Black Lives Matter. When Black Lives Matter started, like,
or there wasn't as much. There wasn't as much. I'll say that. There wasn't as much, and it wasn't as common.
Like, Black Lives Matter would be nowhere if it wasn't for Twitter. Let's be real.
I'm talking about black. I'm talking about the black. You know what I'm saying? The black movements, the movements for rights and stuff like that for black, as far as black people and for women. That stuff, those movements, those communities began in a time where there was far less technology. You couldn't go on Twitter and go find a community full of people that, you know what I'm saying, you had to go out and support your cause openly, and then niggas join you. Like, niggas come together physically from seeing and hearing and shit like that. Like, people underestimate the value of that now because, there's technology and everything. So they're just like, if I put the link in my bio, it'll work. It'll work the same. It won't. It really won't.
It's not even that. It's like, it's like at the end of the day, take a second to think, like, what the fuck does this link in your bio do? Like, a link to go donate. It's like, okay, you put a link for me to go donate. Who, like, what the fuck? Like, you shake, like, if you shaking your ass online all day, because I've seen this quite a few times. If you shaking your ass online all day and you got a link in your bio, let's say as a black person shaking your ass online all day, you got a link in your bio for me to donate to other black people who are like homeless or some shit like that. It's like, yo, you're not pushing forward the cause because nobody's coming to your page because they want to help black people. They're coming to your page because they want to see you shake your ass. Like it be times like that where it's like, yo, my nigga, like you do TikToks where you do this shit to a song and you think people are gonna click the link in your bio to donate, my nigga. No, that's what you call virtue signaling. Anyway, I'm gonna hit play.
So you don't.
I can't do this.
I didn't even. I was just asking.
Men are not oppressing me in any direct way. My business and my vision has nothing to do with that. Like that doesn't even come in line with what my vision is. You know, like I'm not even thinking about that because I have other things.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie. I think I'm gonna put the address of this fucking store in here because I want to go to this store. It looks like they got some fire shit in here. I mean, you can't go because you Maryland, nigga.
To worry about like that.
Fuck nigga. Shut up.
What does that do? When you think that you are oppressed, what does that do?
It's holding you back.
So when did you open this store?
Last June.
What's it like being in charge of other men?
Why are you asking?
Yo, speak on some fucking ass. I just want to know though.
You gotta give them orders.
What do you mean?
You boss around other men.
Yeah, I boss around everyone because I'm the boss.
I'll see you later,
Catch
Maryland.
you later, gang. Catch you later, gang. Be safe, man.
What's it like bossing other men?
Be safe, nigga.
It's just like bossing around.
I said I got you. Be safe, Negro. Damn.
Around the women, it's the same thing. I'm bossing around other humans.
You feel like they take it the same way? I'm asking genuinely. You don't notice like a power thing, like some ego tripping?
Because I'm the boss. Everyone's listening to me. No. Everyone's scared of me.
She's the man.
There you go. Well, not scared of me, but you know what I mean.
Do you think every girl it would be capable of like leading in that capacity?
I think that's kind of like a big ass question because like everybody period isn't a good leader. Like that is like everybody period. Fuck gay, straight, woman, alien has an extra foot. Like not everybody is capable of leading, so that's not even a woman man thing. This is just Sneeko fishing for shit.
Or do you think it's specific to some women?
No, I just think it's specific to some people. I think you either like have that leadership trait in you and like that's what you know you want to do or you don't.
Do you think it matters?
Wait, hold up. I need a full view for this. Exactly.
If you date someone that's more successful than you, or do they have to be less successful?
Well, I think number one, it doesn't even matter about success. You just have to like vibe with them.
You don't think a lot of girls your age would disagree and say like, there's no way I could open a business? Like, you don't think?
Why would you think that way? Why would you limit yourself?
I don't know, but I that's what I hear.
Why do people have these limiting thoughts? Like, I don't get it.
Isn't it easier to blame that instead of blaming yourself? If you blame it on your gender, then you don't have to like take accountability that you're not that talented.
Well, yeah, that's the easy way out, but like, I would not want to do that.
Can you show me around a little? I want to see a little more.
Hoodies, like button-ups, flannels.
I want to buy something. Please put the address of this store.
Yeah, it's like cozy bedroom vibes.
How did you get those up to the top without a strong man to reach it?
Okay. Inside the phone basket, there was a bike.
Not gonna lie, these are some great videos. As you see, a lot of great conversation came out of these videos. And yeah. Make sure you come to the stream on Twitch. And yeah. For those of y'all watching live, I am finna go take a pee. Oh dang, I didn't load up my other BRBB. There we go. BRBBC. I don't know. I'm deciding as to whether I want to make a beat or play a game. Probably make a beat when I come back. Is that the only fucking beat I have loaded in it? God damn it. I wanted to play nobody else's music. The fuck? What the fuck is this? What the fuck? There we go. Wait, oration. All right, back I am back. I have decided I will make an beat. I'll make a beat without any beat, a beat. Let me play some beats that I've previously made. Hold on, to stay. Hey, hold on, I'll be getting too sturdy to this beat. Like, you don't even know, like, you don't even really know, like, you don't even know for real, like. Bam, 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 bam. Y'all don't even know the banger video I got coming with this beat. Hey, hold on, sturdy. Look at me get her sturdy. You can't even see it. No, I'm done. Look at me getting too sturdy. Sturdy. Like, what's on really avalanche? What's on really avalanche? Hold up. I'm not even used to fucking having hands. I'm not even used to having hands. You activate. No activate. What is it doing? Why is it not showing? Don't do this to me. There we go. I hope none of my porn files pop up. Ha 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 ha. In that task, so I can start this one. Oh my God. Ah, this is what I'm looking for. A sharp major. I'm gonna try and make a more old school type of beat with this. I also need to do that and move my camera over a significant amount so that y'all can actually see me laying down to sleep. Down to sleep. But my soul out of cake. Fuck like that, duty. She gonna eat my booty. Wait, hold up, pause. Peace out. Follow what I'm overseas. I said follow what I'm overseas. Alright. Now my goal right now is to make a boom bap beat. Let's get it. Gotta switch the audio input. Dripping in swag, I look like a mongoose. Dripping in swag, look like a mongoose. Make sure my audio is all good. Alright, we chillin'. Wait, let me lower the BPM by a lot. Let's go to like 120. Now let me see if speeding it up does anything. Ooh, what if I get that double going on? Hold on, like, hold on, like, and then hit it with the. Oh, hey, hold on, wait. And then wait, hold up. They ain't see this one coming, DJ. Yo, DJ Saucematic, what you think? I'm captaining my DJ slander. What you think? Hey, UTO, like, auto pitch, like, here's some drip for y'all. Put some auto tune on y'all samples every once in a while. See how it feels. It feel nice. You gotta let your samples feel saucy. You gotta let your samples feel the sauce. Sometimes they can't feel the sauce if it ain't in the right key, and that semitone shit don't be working all the time. And sometimes like that auto tune just hit. Okay, let's put it in A sharp minor. And for some reason, that's another thing too. You gotta lower the auto tune, cause you put it too high, you gonna hear that. You don't want that. What you want is this. You want that a little closer to like a lower wetness, cause like every auto tune is different. So you want a low speed, like turn the retune speed the fuck down. Like you see how that first note is going crazy, but everything else is kind of cool. And then like one thing that you could do to like help out just a little bit, cause see how less you hear it, how much less you hear it now that I put that little bit of reverb on it. Then I'm gonna do some extra shit, to help with the flavor. Get that sauce in there a little bit. And that's not exactly. Nah, cause I already kind of did that. Nah, that don't work for this sample. No, I go to one of the basics. Cause I know it's something I can do. I feel like there's something I can add that's gonna give it that flavor I'm looking for. Give it that sugar and spice. You feel me? Repeater, stutter, no. Ooh. Yeah. FLANGE flange 1. Let's add some more shit to that. I want to add a small bit of distortion. I'm gonna be brave today. Wait, no. I'm gonna add the other one, but for right now, I'm gonna just use this. Sheesh, my shit is tanking. Hold on. What the fuck? Why is... I don't know why airplane mode affects the audio, but okay. Yeah, this is exactly what I need. Hey, let me see if a vintage chorus will help any. We're getting that really, really old sound. I just need to turn it way down. Yes, sir. All bring these two bitches down. Oh, maybe I should start with a snare before I get a kick. Because I want this to be like a kind of slower like drill trap fusion kind of thing going on. So let's try like, let's see. No, wait, let me look at the snare. No, the snare is fine. Okay, I guess I need to make it faster. I guess that's all I needed. I guess. Let me try 140. Yeah, let me look at these sides. Ooh, I like that. I like that little bit of buzz on it. No. All right, let me copy all this over right off the bat. Control and CB. Okay, so let me clone this kick right here. Yeah, that's what we looking for. You know what? We'll get to the hook kicks when we get to the hook. Hats, no brim. 9. Yeah, there we go. No, I checked the perks earlier. Let me see if it's one of these snares that could do something for me. Oh, I like that. I like that. Hit it with the dot, dot, dot. Ooh. Ooh. It sounds like I'm making noises. I sound like a crazy person right now, but I don't really care. I don't really care. I don't really care. Drop them with the tabs. Drop them with the tabs. Yeah. Heavy on it. Heavy tabs. Let's go. All right. Bonk, splonk, blink. Open up these. A, Z, B, B, B. All right, move that over here. CB, move that right there. Let me go over here and disable this stuff right now. And then let me go over to the good old velocity tab. Oh, that's why I duplicated. Because I'm sitting here like, yo, my brain is telling me I had a reason to duplicate it. But that reason is what I know not. Okay. Okay. Oh my god, all those are has. Alright, to lo-fi it is. Judge, yeah, the L is after that. I'm just blind. No, this is closed hats. Once again, I'm blind. That's his first. Ooh, I could work with that. Nah, I don't want to vibe with that. Yeah. Make a nigga bleed. Oh wait, did I set it to cut itself? No, I did not. Okay. 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 Okay, and I want to use that. I want to use that. Yeah, I'll just use a sub. I don't care. It's not that serious. Wait a minute. That might have been that was throwing me off in the other beat. I never checked to see if this sub bass. I never undid the loop points too, but open in. That shit's kind of annoying. It ain't audio there. Oh. I just should have been off. I figured that out. Detect pitch regions. Okay, see? Oh, so I'm good in that regard then. Oh, volumes. I don't know. Room. Oh, chop for the rooms. Drill over. RUN. Found my doubloons. Oh shoot! I saved it in the frippin'. Let me open up something else to make sure the audio works good.
Hey yo, what's good? I want to share with you.
Okay, yep. So it's definitely the video. I mean, not the video. The Fruity Loops project. How you niggas doing tonight? Hope y'all having a good ass motherfucking time. God damn it. Still silent. Why? I choose not to question. I just realized I scratched my dick on camera. Okay, I'm realizing this is obnoxiously 0.25. Yeah, like, fuck with me, that's not an option. That you wanna explore, that you wanna explore, that you wanna explore. Wait, hold on. Okay, so let's make an end on the subby pitch. Oh, that's probably just a TV in the background right now. Yeah, let me take it off. All right. Time for that A minor key. All right. I'll just play that in the background. Minor. And control up, CB. Think that's out the way. Oh, I also need to go get the kicks. C dot pura beat up. Oh, I didn't put the sub bass down so I could actually be heard. I need to turn these kicks up drastically. The sausage, turn that bitch dumb loud. More plugins, EQU, equalizer. Okay, I'm gonna do a slide up. Like around here. a secondary saying because I'm sitting here like, wait, why is it going off like that? All right. No, wait, you know what? That explains a lot. I can't see these kicks. So you know what that tells me I should do? Do that, zoom out, boop bop, whip quang, dip, dap. And then woo woo right here. What the fuck is buzzing? Is it this phone? 7:55? What the fuck is buzzing? It's gotta be one of these phones. It's gotta be. It's not one of these phones. That TV can't be that loud, bro. Because I know in like slower beats, the constant extra sliding doesn't sound too good. I need to simplify. I think a doom doom, a high low would go good. Simple. Para 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 para.
slides faster. I need them. Yo. Okay, like. Okay, like. Okay, like. Okay, like. Okay, it's like. But wait, hold on, time out. Oh no, it's pulling back on the mixer. Okay, this sound good so far. I'm about to separate it anyway, so it's about the bass is about to be a little bit more chill. Hold on, like wait, hold on, wait. VFX, like, whoa. Well, hold on. I'm making something to this for sure. Micro, Volcano, Vocal, Fruity Balance, Fruity Sin, Fruity Stereo Enhancer, Fruity Shaper. What the fuck? Where did I put it? Mastering, Edison, frequency shifter, pitch shifter, patcher, color mapper, key mapper, level scaler, Fruity Big Block, timeless, micro, vocal doubler, Fruity bound. This is where it's at. I need to remove all that fab filter stuff because that was just a try. I didn't even buy it.
Okay, so I can push this back up. No, I want it cleaner. There we go. It was plain John. Okay. Okay, let me. Oh, yeah, actually, that kid has some good perks in it. There we go. That's all I need. All right. Bring all these above kicks. Make them a new track. Call it PERCS. Okay, so let me try hitting them with one of the. And then give. And then give. This is just so I can hear Okay, so what I'm about to do is do. Oh, that gives it a trippy pop. Hey, wait, hold on. I was just a little nigga chilling in the park, chilling with my cousins and shit. Now them niggas is shooting that shit. Oh my god, what the fuck? I was just a little ass kid chilling with my cousin in the park. He was shooting that shit. I was chilling with the nigga. I was just with my cousin, a little ass kid when he was shooting that shit. Now we adults and shit. I was just a little ass kid with my cousin, and now he grew up and started. Y'all get what I'm trying to say, like y'all get what I'm trying to say, like y'all get what I'm trying to say, like. No, wait, this just... Alright, this is just something I'm sending to somebody real quick. Just something I'm sending to somebody real quick. No, I don't give a fuck. Nah, I gotta keep it surprising. I gotta keep it surprising. I can take airplane mode off now. I gotta keep that little surprise. I gotta keep the allure. But while everything alludes, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. And y'all not gonna be with me because I'm gonna be alone in the bathroom. I'm gonna switch to my BRB screen because that's what I'm finna be. RB. Here it is. Your man, the booty goblin, back at it again, ready to rifle through some booty and take it at my mother flipping phone. What are you talking about? I'll take your booty and make it mine. Fuck you mean? The number one booty thief is back. Now I gotta unplug this, replug that. Alright, there we go. Check something else over here. Alright, that's cool. What? Wiggity, kids. Oh, that's wiggity. Hey, hold on. I'll say 2 minutes is a nice solid time to make this beat. Five brims with no nine. I said 5 brims with no nine. Couldn't have crossed me if you tried. And now I gotta move this. None. Alright, there we go. Alright, so I'm gonna do... Yeah, I'm gonna just do one on the beat where I bring it up. Cause like when I'm mixing and stuff like that is gonna be when I'm done with stream. Cause I'm gonna stream till about 9-ish. Then I'm gonna get off, mix this, and do something else. You know what? For all that, if I'm going to delete that and have that like that. Nah, I think that would sound way more interesting. Because I seen this pop up on that screen and I was legitimately confused. Like, yo, what's going on? Like, I thought something came up on my screen that was like, hey, nigga, your computer out of here. Okay, now to add the spice to it, so the drop makes way more sense. Okay, cut that out. Cut that weird shit out. Stop that weird shit, my nigga. Ta-da-ta-ta-ta-ta. Buddy, why? Why, sir? I love you, puppy. Pat on head. See? Petsies. Now please go in the direction that a God damn it. I gotta delete all this shit. Delete. I'm gonna take all this. Set this to none. Take these. Put these in the right place. So zoom in over here. Zippity bop boom zoom. Put this in the right place. Trim that down to the right place. Trim that down to the right place. Now, bar. Guard. You calling a hard and I'm guard. Wait, what? You calling a hard and I'm guard. What? Sound like I'm fucking refereeing a fencing match. On guard. But alright, let's get back to this. Alright, step. In the name of haha sight. That nigga need to step into a jail cell. Ooh, or maybe I can hit it with the spice and dice. Hit it with the spice and dice? Can I hit it with the spice and dice? Of course I fucking cut it. Of course I cut it. Feel like OT Genesis. I need the caddy. Nah, fact, slop a dolph. Oh wait, they already did that. And then hold up. Oh, hold on. Let's go. Lego my ego and head out. Lego my ego and head out. Lego my ego, she head out. Lego my ego, she what? Okay. Alright, running back. Nah, perk's gonna be for the hook. Have the whole middle of the beat empty. Yeah. Okay, like. Okay. It's like, wait, hold on. Yeah. It's like, wait, hold on. It's like, wait, hold on. So about like. Actually, I kind of want to do that the opposite way. So this is what we're going to do. Then we're going to bring this to bar. Nah, I kind of like it the other way. Not even going to hold you. Not even going to hold you. Think I did that? No. Nah, I need some type of excitement during the verse. Hold on, wait. Okay. Okay, and then for this part, bring in kicks number 2. Okay, and then bring perks up. No, leave perks where it is. And kick. And I'm gonna take somewhere over here and finagle it some way, somehow. I'm gonna use from there on. And all of his distorted glory, I'm taking that. That sounds disgustingly beautiful. Let's go. Like, hold on. Nah, I want it to be more like this. Ooh, make unique as sample. Hold on. I just got a big boy idea. Scratch like gra gra. Ooh. Oh man, I just saw some shovel activity. I just saw some shovel activity, boy. Anyway. All right, and then subby number 2 goes over here. Then I start doing the special boy tactics with it. Oh wait, nope. Haha, I have to cover it. Okay. Okay, it's okay. Like, no, it's not really. I'm just in that. Okay. Oh wait, damn! I keep forgetting to bring over the kicks. The actual part I went to go affect and change because forgot to bring over. Nice. Yo, every time I see like certain colors and tiny menus, I keep looking at my screen like, stop doing that. Brain, why are you bullying me? Then right here, I'm putting a wow. Yeah, that's way too high. FL cannot handle going that high with this sub-bass boy. That shit said I'm clocking up. Ooh, but what if I did something along the lines of that? Did something just like that? Did something just like that? Ooh, this will look nice. Hold on. And then for this one, have it go a wee, have a wee woo, have a wee woo. Oh wait, I forgot one because I was like, hold on, some sound weird. Okay. Okay, I need to start the wee woos earlier. Ah, yeah, let's go together. Nice. Okay. Okay. Well, hold up. It's almost like a love. Someone's like a love. Okay, give it subby number 2, kick number 2. And then come back over here, bring all this down. That was kind of dumb because I could have did that. And that's extra stupid because I almost did this without first highlighting the first and arguably most important one in the sequence for the drums. And the hook, I'll probably handle that. But for now, while I'm not. Almost forgot to do the important part of that process. And then for this beat, I think a fade out will be too easy. Yeah. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh wait, whoa, I didn't even mix it yet. I'm tripping. Is it worth it? Nah. I don't feel like streaming myself playing the game. I'ma just play the game off camera, then edit up everything later at another date. And with that being said, peace out, y'all. This was a good stream, I guess, like a good stream. Got some people on here, people talking, left and right. And yeah.